Hello, everybody, and welcome to Roms Over Baghdad. It's me. Hello. Hi. Welcome. For this, the 7th of June, 2025. Joining us on this wonderful episode of Video Game... Our man is leaving. He's just done. He actually just left immediately. That's crazy. Mary stayed, though. Hello, Mary. You get the first shot
Hi.
at it. Welcome.
Hello. I'm tired, like always. I don't know.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You know, it's been a tiring week of video game announcements.
It
We're
has
all
been.
tired. Yesterday was pretty tiring in a lot of different ways. Some of them not good, but you know, what can you do? Also, Sean is here. Hello. You're back.
Don't speak my name, or the cat. Cat gets it.
You wouldn't actually do that to that
Wow.
poor cat. Don't do that to that poor cat. Look at that boy.
I would
Yeah.
much rather stab you than stab this
Yeah,
cat.
I figured that would be true. I figured that would be true.
So don't come back to Columbus again, or you gets it.
Gets it?
You
Damn.
gets it.
You've been living in that
let you-
place too long. Now you've got that hard edge to you. Columbus.
I'll let you decide what gets means.
The streets got you, huh? That's crazy. You know, well, that's good. Good. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Feeling good?
I need more sleep, to be honest,
Okay.
really, but that's fine.
Fair and valid. But let me tell you, I basically fell asleep yesterday watching that stream, so I'm doing good.
Yeah, yeah. I should have
Yeah.
just kept playing Rune Factory
Jesus.
on my Switch, too, but whatever.
You didn't respond to me when I asked you something during that, so. Thanks
Oh,
for
really?
that.
I must have missed it. I was
No,
going...
to Albie.
I was out.
Oh, okay.
I think
I didn't really. I mean, it was like I was in and out. I was just like sitting there going, "Yeah, that's another one of those. Yeah, that looks like that game.
you know.
Even I got sick of the free-to-play anime gacha game trailers. Like, yeah, yep.
Is Atomic Heart good enough to deserve 2 games being made for it? That's my hot take here.
Is what?
Atomic Heart. That game, they got Atomic
Oh,
Heart
Atomic
2,
Heart.
and then they got like an MMO cube game going on too, and it's like, oh man, I don't think you're that good of a game. I mean,
People really loved Goon into those robot ladies, so
Yeah,
there you go.
yeah.
That's what you get some more.
Damn. Well, you know,
They did ramp up the robot lady gooning in the trailers for the new game, that's for sure. So I'm sure it'll sell.
It's true. That's true. It always does sell. What can you do? Well, so what do we want to start with today? We want to do drink time first, or do we want to do? You want to talk about the big thing that is in possession? The package is secure. Mary did get a thing
Oh yeah,
at
I
the
got a
store.
Switch too.
Yeah. There you go.
That's not fun compared to drinks and cows and all that garbage.
Drinks and cows.
We gotta,
Well, no,
yeah,
no,
we
no.
gotta do the. There's nothing to say about the Switch 2 that hasn't already been said, really. I don't know.
Wow. Okay. Then let's do some drink time.
Yay!
Drink time. There we go. Put it on. There it is. Had to transition. All right. Welcome to drink time. Who wants to go first? Who's got a drink? Who wants to be first up? It's me. I'll do it first.
Oh, okay.
I want you to everybody put your hand on your heart for the best of times. Whoa. Okay, that takes the whole screen. Okay. It's time for the best country. Hand on your heart.
No, this is
Clearly
Is it more-
Canadian.
Oh, that's not kombucha. What?
No, it's not kombucha. It's clearly Canadian. Clearly Canadian
kinda-
mountain blackberry. The mountains of Bush. There you go.
Those bottles look like they're still from like 1995. Also, they haven't changed the design in a long time.
I hear this is supposed to be pretty good. I hear. Jesus, that's got a hell of a lot of blackberry on her.
Which one? Oh, blackberry.
Wow, that's... It's sweetened, obviously. Damn. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, yeah, it's got 90 calories in it. Carbonated water, cane sugar, natural flavors, and citric acid. Ooh. That's pretty darn good.
Is it very sparkly?
Yep, got a really high carbonation to it, so it has a great bubble.
It's not what I meant. It's just like sparkling water.
No, it tastes more like... Definitely more soda than sparkling water. More of that flavor. Almost like, what's it called? Death water?
The liquid death.
Liquid
stuff.
death kind of stuff, but it's got cane sugar in it, so it doesn't have that weird stevia or agave flavor. Wow, that is really bubbly, though. Like, really high carbonation to it. That's like a 5, man. That's a really great mountain berry. Very crisp flavor. It's not overbearing. It's not, like, sickly sweet either. That's really good. All right, Canada. Sheesh. That's very good. There you go. Clear Canadian.
Was it actually made in Canada? Look on the bottle.
It says
I gotta-
product of
this is a
Canada.
lie.
It says product
Okay.
of
Okay.
Canada.
All right.
Canada.
Okay, good.
You got that other thing. A lot of wildfire smoke going on here. That's also a product of Canada. So, you know, I know.
Bottled up the forest fires.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deliver it straight to you.
We
Yeah.
have the Sahara dust going on like crazy right here, right now in Texas.
Oh wow.
Dust from the Sahara. Yeah, like it actually, the Saharan desert, we get dust from it every summer. It's weird and annoying.
Do you go outside and you go like, "My God, it's a dust storm"?
It just looks extra hazy and like weird and foggy outside, and you're like, why am I coughing all the time? Why do my why do my lungs
Why
feel
my
like shit?
lungs feel like I'm filled with sand? I mean, that's not
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
It's not good at all. Jeez. Oh, that's fun though. I'm seeing a news article on this too. Jeez.
Yeah, I didn't lie and make it up.
I thought you were
I'm
lying
here
to
on
me.
the internet to tell lies.
Lies? Go online and tell lies? Go ahead.
I guess I'll
Unless
say
they're
something-
fun lies.
I guess I'll say something that's somewhat slightly embarrassing, but I still get surprised every time whenever I hear that there's a desert in America. So
Uh-huh.
I always forget there's like a desert in that west area.
Uh-huh.
It's a huge desert, but I mean, there is, I guess. Well, I guess a lot of sand.
He's not sure still. He has to see it for himself, you know. He's got to verify
No,
it.
We're just
I'm
making it up.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna go over there, so
Wow.
it could be fake for all. I
Never
know.
want to go to the desert? You don't want to go out to the desert?
That Death Valley, as some may say. No.
New Mexico? Arizona?
I've been there. It's very nice, especially in winter. You can get some snow.
Wow.
I'm good. No, thank you.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, my company services clearly Canadian, so I'm like, yes, whatever. This is a number.
well, that's great. I'm
There you go.
glad for you.
You don't have any other crazy kombuchas or anything?
No, not today.
Dang.
Just went with this one for right now.
Okay.
Just more prebiotic sodas. There's like 50 more you haven't yet.
I know.
Yeah,
I'll
these
work on it.
Canadians don't do anything except put like blackberry flavor in there. Like, where's all of our crazy chemicals and
Where's the
drugs and
chemicals
stuff?
and drugs that
Yeah.
hurt? Yeah, I know. I will have a kombucha next time. Don't worry. But for
no
this one,
deer antler felt extract
No.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Come on, man. We're hurting ourselves for this podcast.
I just want to
You're
drink
drinking
good
fucking
stuff.
Cane soda,
I just
cane
want-
sugar, whoopie doo.
Listen, last time also a 5 with the espresso coffee. This time, Not a 5 with the. Well, also 5 with the clearly Canadian. I want to drink good stuff. I don't want to keep getting stuff that's like trash. I could.
Yeah, we gotta fill out the drink doc since DJ isn't here.
I'm
Yeah.
doing that
Sean's
right
on
now.
it.
Okay,
I
thank
saw
you.
him.
Thank
He was
you.
in there. He was in there.
Don't worry.
I
It's
guess
on
I
Monster
could
Cup.
do one of these kombucha things, but I don't have water in front of me.
Just
Yeah,
dump
you
it
don't
into
have
clearly Canadian,
Yeah,
obviously.
Okay.
Obviously. And you don't only have to mix it. I'll just do it by itself.
Yeah, the bubbles will
That's
mix
a
it
fuck.
for
I gotta
you.
drink some more of this before I do. This is like a pretty expensive little bottle.
Yeah. It is class, so
Yeah, that's fancy.
Stay tuned later in the show when Albie has drank most of the clearly Canadian, and he pours in the kombucha. Stay tuned. It's later in the episode. Go ahead. Next person up.
So should I get mine?
Yeah. What you got?
I mean, the host could do it. Out the kid's side.
Yeah. Mary's up.
Okay, well, after last time, you guys were trying the different coffee monsters.
Uh-huh.
I was able to find the
Oh.
fucking Irish cream one that looked terrible. So
America.
here we go. It's gonna be bad.
I don't remember it being as green as that is. That's okay then.
Oh, I wanted to read the back of the can because it's really, really dumb. As luck would have it, you're holding the new and improved Java Monster Irish Cream, or like creme.
New and
It's like
improved.
weird spelled. It's a taste straight from the old sod, rich, lush, and coffee forward, topped with signature sweet Irish creme flavor and supercharged with legendary Monster Energy blend. Coffee done the monster way, wide open, with a take no prisoners attitude and the experience and know-how to back it up. You found this can, so you've already got the luck of the Irish going for you.
Edgy.
Edgy.
It was just really dumb, so I was like, wow, this is cheesy. It's as cheesy as this skull leprechaun guy wearing a gold chain right there.
Yeah, I've never seen that because it used to be called Irish Blend, and that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah,
We found it at the weird gas station next to my husband's work that always has the weird ass shit that we saw featured in an Extra Emily stream when she was like buying scratch off tickets. I was like, oh, that's my husband's work right over there. That's weird. Oh my god. This is sugary. This is like you're drinking liquefied Andes mints. Like
Ooh.
yeah. I don't taste any coffee flavor at all so far.
A dangerous concoction, you're saying. Oh, all right.
Okay, no, there's a little bit of coffee, but all I'm tasting is like sugar and mint. It's pretty good. To be honest, I would buy these all the time if like I found them all the time. They're pretty good. It's sugary as hell, but I kind of like it. It reminds me of getting the canned coffees in Japan that were also sugary as hell, but they didn't have this weird mint ice cream flavor to it too. That's what it tastes like, peppermint ice cream with some coffee added. It's pretty good. I surprisingly like this a lot. I
Huh?
would give it like a 4.5 out of 5 or like a 9 out of 10 or something.
Wow. Okay. Jeez.
I know it's garbage, but I like it. This is
I mean,
trash.
the minute you say Andy's candy flavored coffee drink, it's like, all right, that's like gonna be a banger. I don't care who you are. That's really good. Like,
Yeah, for like a canned coffee. Oh, it says
Yeah.
shake gently. I didn't shake it. I forgot.
never
But
shake it.
whatever.
Okay. All right. Don't do it.
Yeah, this
That-
is pretty damn good. I would definitely buy this again if I ever saw it. It's pretty good.
The Irish got you, huh? All right. I don't have an Irish accent. I was
Like-
trying.
The sugar and mint counteract the canned coffee taste, or like go with it
Yeah.
in a very pretty good way. I'm
Well, yeah.
surprised. Wow.
I mean, that's what canned coffee. I mean, that's the issue with canned coffee. It has that kind of when you put coffee probably in a can, it probably I don't know if it oxidizes. I don't know what the right word is, but every time I've had a canned coffee, it has that kind of metallic metal kind of taste, almost like instant coffee has that really strong. I think it's called Robusto or something like that flavor too. So I could see, yeah, if you were able to cover some of those sharp points over in a canned coffee, it could be very good.
I don't like that.
Okay, you're a sicko, but that's fine. You know, we all have our flaws.
The
Right,
only
exactly.
sucky part is that it's got carrageenan in it,
Yeah.
which is bad for my guts, my ulcerative colitis stuff, so I probably can't drink this all the time. So, oh well. But it's good.
The Beatles?
Yeah.
It got the Beatles in it?
Yeah, there was some study saying that, like, carrageenan fucks up your guts real bad, especially if you already have the fucked up guts. So, yeah, when I was in the hospital, I was reading a lot of shit. Sorry.
I wonder why they would put carrageenan in it. It's really only used to make red color.
It's a thickener, isn't it?
I thought carrageenan was the little beetles that make red food coloring.
I think it is beetle based, but I think it's just like a guar gum kind of thing.
It could be a thickener too. That's true.
But you're not talking about the Beatles?
No, there is a one of the red food colorings is made from crushed up beetles.
Oh, this is carrageenan is actually made from red seaweed. It's
Okay.
derived from, and it's a thickener, stabilizer, and emulsifier, particularly in dairy products, plant-based beverages, and processed foods.
What's the one that's the crushed
But,
red beetles?
DJ's saying this is quiet. Somebody
Okay.
Wanna, I don't,
All right. Want me to bump it? I'll bump it
I
on.
don't know. I don't care.
Okay. It's all the way up. I don't know why it'd be quiet.
Uh,
Is that better, DJ? I don't know how I would bump it more than I would.
I linked the National Institute of Health study about carrageenan in case anybody fucking cares in Twitch chat.
oh shit! I gotta go read this.
Oh,
He
sheesh.
said sure question mark.
Maybe if I pump,
So
maybe if I bump up my actual headphones, maybe it would pick it up as. Say something, Sean.
I
Talk
always
to him.
have the stream muted, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna unmute it and like kill myself when I hit myself. So
Okay.
sorry, I may unalive myself. I'm sorry.
Please,
Twitch.
please, please, please.
We're not on TikTok. You don't have to. I hate that weird, like, saying corn or grape or, like, trying. That's just weird.
Okay.
Those teens.
Those teens.
Teens talking about essays over there.
Never talk to me or my teens again.
Mary is like extra quiet. So
Oh, I am? Huh.
I mean,
Well-
you're not to us, just for the stream. So that's something maybe I'll
Weird.
have to fix. But yeah, you
There
can
ain't
upload
much
it,
I
so-
can. There ain't much I can.
Also rip, I guess.
Let's see. Let's see.
And we're coming back to reading this Kyrgyz study. Ooh, velocity modifiers. Ooh. That's hot.
Wow. If you eat too much carrageenan, like, it actually shrinks the length of your colon. That's crazy. That's nuts.
That's a normal thing to have happen to a human body. I'm sure that's going to be fine. That definitely doesn't cause any long-term issues, and we're going to find out it's actually really bad for you in like 5 years. That's definitely not a problem at all.
I can't believe I actually like this Irish creme crap. It's so good. Oh my god. I thought this
Yeah,
was going to
Prezi-
be garbage.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, actually. But how many?
Yeah.
How much sugar is in it? You haven't mentioned that yet.
It's got Splenda in it, and so let's see, 28 grams, 20 grams added sugar. That's not terrible.
That's very good for the whole can.
Yeah, for a big tall boy, that's less sugar than like in
That's-
a Mountain Dew.
Honestly, yes.
Half the sugar,
that's-
really.
Yeah, that's very good.
It's too
Yeah,
bad it's
I
got
like-
this carrageenan crap in it. Oh well.
Yeah.
As we say, everybody has their flaws, Mary.
The prepackaged matcha lattes that I used to like to buy also have the carrageenan stuff in it, so I can't drink them anymore. It sucks.
All right, chat. Does that sound better? I think I've boosted Mary up. Hopefully,
I don't
that's
think
better.
any of my settings changed on my. I'm looking
Yeah.
at my little audio thingy. They don't seem like they got moved.
Sean, say words for me because you're the one who's going to be louder than loud then
That,
if I had boosted everything.
why would I be louder? Say I'm a loud person.
You're a
What the
loud
fuck you trying to
person.
say, dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you. Let's get into a fight.
I'm gonna say something because I have the stream like open and now I can see. Okay, yeah, I'm a little quiet, but whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
He said it. Yeah, it worked. So
All right.
there you go. No worry, I got the dog, BJ. Don't you worry.
Don't you worry. Damn, clearly Canadian is really fucking good, guys.
All the drinks are good today. It's good drink day.
Good drink day. See, we saved the good drinks for when DJ's not here. See, this is what happens.
Well,
Roast them.
Well,
just you wait.
yeah.
Well, I have a special surprise though for Sean, and this is a surprise. He was very excited. He was been talking about this Rune Factory game that just came out, and so for today's Daily Cow, we have this fucking cow creature from Rune Factory.
Uh-oh.
He's here. He's a good boy. He's very
a
excited.
Buffamoo?
A Buffamoo is our Daily Cow for today. Special surprise for my friend Sean. I'm sorry. He was looking forward to like a pizza oven or something like that. He was looking forward to what's behind door number 2. I don't know. He was looking for some kind of fun thing and be like, hey, he got me a car. A brand new. Sorry.
I don't want a car.
You got a Buffamoo.
This is better
That's all
than a
I can
car.
give you. Okay, good. There you go.
It's very cute. Thank you.
Buffamoo. Ah!
That was kind of scary, actually. Jeez. Like, is Gary there? Like,
Yeah, no, it's this little Resident Evil frog action figure that came with, I don't remember who. I don't. My daughter found it and was like, Bobby, why is the frog so scary?
Yeah, you know, I had questions too about that, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I don't remember where the Resident Evil person is. They're in a box somewhere, probably.
Can I just say I gotta play 8? I gotta get around to 8. I played it for one of the extra
you mean
lives,
Village.
and I gotta get, Village. I gotta beat that game at some point.
How far did you get?
Barely anywhere. I mean, I got where I could
Oh,
get to a
okay.
couple hours on stream, but not long. I should sit down with Village and
That's a game that I actually beat.
Village.
It was very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a VR now? Could I play that on VR? PC
I don't think
VR?
8 is in VR. If it's in VR, it's only on PlayStation or something.
Can me and Sean 2-player co-op a Resident Evil Village in VR?
I doubt that very much.
Okay, well, you know, I doubt he would play it anyway with me, so it's fine.
I would not know.
No, I know you wouldn't. I know. It's fine. Well, with
We only
that
played like
said,
VR game that I wanted to play together. So
what's the VR game you wanted to play together? Oh, Escape
Escape
Rooms.
Room.
Yeah, we should sit down and play that today.
why
After-
they announced Escape Room Academy 2, so it's fine. Let's wait for that.
No. Never know.
Why? You know you want to.
I know.
Well,
I
we
actually...
only played the.
Oh, go ahead.
sorry.
Sorry.
Go
No.
ahead.
I know we
no.
only played the DLC for the first one too. So
That's true. That's true. Well, with that,
and that game looks really cool. Although it's like open world. Like I would kind of what that means. So we'll see. Anyways,
Sean, go ahead. You're up. Drinks, Shauna.
oh what? So only.
We're throwing to you. This is a host thing. I'm
Yeah,
doing.
where's your silly,
drink?
terrible drink?
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Banter for like 30 seconds. Why? Mentally.
Well, there's something going on at Albie's.
Oh,
He
nice.
seems concerned.
Hey, what the hell was that?
Looking at the fucking bear outside.
You know, somebody dropped the fucking thing. Okay, whatever. You know, my neighbor sometimes moves heavy machinery around outside, and today is a very rainy day, so I was wondering if he might have had a little bit of trouble out there. That's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there.
Did you hear a big crash or something? Oh, fun.
That's not good. We'll see what happens.
Do you have does he have like a crane outside in his backyard?
Yeah, well, he actually does have a crane back there. You have no idea.
A couple
You have no idea.
weekends ago, we heard an explosion
Yeah.
in our house. There was a house
No.
that blew up. gas leak.
Oh yeah.
Pretty far away from our house, but we still heard and felt the
Mhm.
explosion. That was
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Uh-huh. All right.
Yeah, now I need to find the news article
Oh
like
no!
Boston
Oh
house
no!
explodes up.
There was one
That's
around me that blew up too, probably a year or so ago, and you could hear it all the way throughout the valley. So it was a very loud explosion. Anyway, everything's fine outside. No concern at this time. Thank you. Let's go to Sean for his drink.
Anyways, my drink. So I'm here. I need something in me to lighten up the mood to something. Okay, ready for the Switch 2 talk. So
Oh,
I
boy.
got some light strike. What the fuck is this? Light strike hard refresh.
Orange mango.
Orange and mango.
There is
drink.
too many things on that. Like light strike, orange mango, hard cider. So, is that an alcoholic beverage?
This
5%.
21%.
It says.
Oh, it says. Oh, yeah.
The website says 5% at least.
Yeah, I thought the 21 plus was 21. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, 5%, I guess. So it has a nutritional label, which obviously most alcohol.
That's
drinks do.
crazy.
I think they're like. I think this is weird because
I've never
obviously
seen.
they're marketing it as a. They're obviously marketing it as like a hydration drink, like Gatorade. That's the newest trend is making Gatorade like drinks. Obviously, the primes are like that. There's a lot of other knockoffs I've been seeing around nowadays, and this is kind of doing that, but obviously also being alcoholic, which I'm not sure how refreshing that makes you. But
Yeah, I'm not sure how you're supposed to rehydrate when you're actually drinking alcohol at the same time.
okay, let me read the press in the back. Okay, Light Strike is not a hydration product. It's a it's a hard refresher that hits different. This contains alcohol, so please enjoy responsibly. The alcohol it says the alcohol part is in black. It has like a star next to it. That's neat. Anyways,
Kind of marketing to
hard
kids
refresh.
a little bit, though, don't you think? Like it feels a little.
Uh-oh. More disturbing sounds coming from the neighbor.
You know it's bad when my father gets up in the background and goes, "What the hell, on?"
I will say there's an interesting thing where when Prime came out and they had their energy drink and also their hydration drink, and they're like, kids can't get the energy drink, so we have this hydration drink. So I guess it's kind of a little bit like this, like kids can't get the fucking anyways.
Kids can't get the fucking. That's true. It's true.
Can't
That is
get
True. I mean, ain't lying. I mean.
Oh. This is highly inoffensive. So.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that's all we're asking for here. That's honestly with alcohol. Sometimes, can you get it down? Is the important part.
I'm highly. I'm hard refreshed right now.
Can you taste the coconut water and sea salt?
Coconut. You might be able to taste the coconut water. Sea salt, probably you can't. I bet.
Is there actually coconut water in here?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says on their website,
That's what it
at
says.
least.
I will believe you. It's very hard to read this label. It does say sea salt, at least, yeah. So I'll believe. Oh yeah, coconut water from concentrate. There you go. It kind of actually tastes like a terrible Gatorade, I guess. That's a terrible Gatorade, but with the mango. Terrible Gatorade, terrible mango flavored Gatorade. That's what it tastes like. Which I guess is good because it means it doesn't taste like alcohol. So
yeah.
So if you need to drink your shitty 5% alcoholic drink, there you go.
You know, if you're at the club, and you're out there and you're partying, And you're
Yeah,
getting a
get
little
3 in 1.
dehydrated. You know, you get a
Yeah,
little
that sounds like
dehydrated.
it's made for like sad alcoholics or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, I want to drink a Gatorade, but I still need alcohol at the same time.
Might be true.
Awesome. So yeah, there's a little bit of mango flavor. There's definitely more mango than orange. It doesn't really taste orange at all. It's like a shitty mango flavor. So, but yeah, I guess it's kind of refreshing. I guess. So yeah, that's. Also, I think how much was this? Actually, I think this was only like $2. I mean, it was like 11. Anyways, this is inoffensive. I guess is a good word to use.
So their FAQs on their website are pretty funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I bet I need to read those because it's like this is not a drink. We're not marketing for kids. Don't worry, it's fine.
They're very concerned that you know that it is not. It's not going to hydrate you because
It
has
will not
alcohol in it.
Hydrate you. Listen to us. Then what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Like one of the questions is, does it taste salty? Like, not really. You may notice a slightly salty taste, but it primarily softens the mouthfeel and body of the liquid. The salt, in combination with no carbonation, makes Light Strike incredibly easy to drink.
Wait, no. Oh, yeah, but it does have 11% of your daily value of sodium, so it has plenty of sodium.
That
It's
is
like
a
a
lot of
Gatorade.
salt. Yeah.
Very.
Yeah,
salty.
I mean,
Very.
but apparently it's not to hydrate you. 2.5, I guess. 2.5. It's fine, I guess. It's not actually fine. I would never buy that again, but I don't hate it.
You will drink that pack and be fine with drinking that pack, but you don't need any more.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I can be buzzed right now. So yeah, kind of a failure of alcohol to drink. So,
That's fair.
but again, it's 5%. So like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
If I knew it was 5%, well, I would have still bought it because I think the combination of trying to be like a hydration drink and a alcoholic drink is kind of fascinating. Even though it's fascinating because the fact of how much of a failure it is, they're even advertising it as not a hydration drink. But why are you like making the packaging look like a hydration drink?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like why are you going down that
Yeah.
road? Like, just make a drink. Like, it's like.
But, anyways, but also it's a failure of an alcoholic drink. It's only 5%. But whatever. I guess that you're teen girls and then they get drunk too.
I guess maybe like if you were mowing the lawn, but still, I would think people would rather have like a shitty, like watery beer than one of these.
Just get a White
Yeah.
Claw. Just hit yourself with a little White Claw. I mean, at the end of the day, it solves the same
So-
problem.
Or a shandy.
A little shandy.
What?
A shandy.
Anyways, well, that's not gonna give me hydrated or refresh. So you know what will give me
Uh-oh.
refresh?
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I just buy things like this might be good for podcast. Then I don't actually look at what it is. So here's something like that. These shameless snacks.
What's up, watermelon? Is that
What's
right?
up? Watermelon.
I did not notice that. Yeah, what's up, watermelon? These
What's
gummy
up?
candies.
That's all I got. Thank you.
These gummy candies, that have 37 grams of carbs, but 26 grams of them is fiber.
Jesus.
So
No,
these are poop gummies. They make you poop.
exactly. So, no added sugars, but it does have 8 grams of sugar alcohols. So perfect for my diabetic needs. When I need candy, and I need a shit, and here you go. Also only 1.8 ounces. This is like, oh, gummies in here. But it still costs like $4. So I found these at Target, and I needed to get these. And there's stuff in the back, but I'm not very. Seems kind of boring. But it says "Sweet Lover's Revenge." Yeah. Mary would do that a bit looking for me. I'm sure she's a whip there right now.
Yeah, I am.
I mean,
I'm
it
sure it's
doesn't
very
look like a
boring.
bad little snack. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Yeah.
Like gummies for sure. Like
Looks like a gummy.
what? What is that shape? Like what is that like a wheel?
It's like you cut a watermelon in half.
Oh, I guess maybe. No, no.
Yeah, they're
Anyway.
just stuck together.
Oh, they're thick. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's what we
Oh.
like.
It's between glasses right now. What? Oh God. Sorry, stuck with my teeth. I can't get them off. Get off of me.
Oh no.
It's attacking my teeth. How may I go? Like, see, is my neighbor dead right now?
Yeah,
What's happening?
maybe they blew up too.
There's a gas explosion happening there. The neighbor used his crane to bust his gas leak pipe. I was gonna say, like, eat like no one's watching it. Watching. What's that mean? Oh, I thought it was supposed to be guilty free. So why are you trying to hide it? Oh,
No, they're
Um,
saying you don't have to hide it. You can eat it out in the open because they're good for you.
eat like okay, okay, okay. I don't get it.
Well, I don't. Yeah, never mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. No, these are keto friendly. It says keto friendly. These are not keto. Anyways. Also the ingredients. The ingredients probably make the main ingredient is polydextrose. What the fuck is that, Mary? Do you know what that is?
Dextrose is that's basically the fiber, right? Like,
Okay, I would assume so. The second main ingredient is soluble corn fiber. Next one is uh, erythritol. Whatever that is again. Yes.
polydextrose is a synthetic polymer of glucose. Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like it's used to increase the dietary fiber content of food, to replace sugar, and to reduce calories and fat content. So yeah, it's fake sugar and also fiber at the same time. So that makes sense why it's like the number one ingredient in there.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. So these are the. Is everything okay over there? I hope it's gonna die.
I don't know. Yeah, I hope everything's okay.
I will say this is a very strong watermelon taste. So I like very good watermelon candy flavor. That's good. The fact that it's very enjoyable and unenjoyable to actually eat hurts it a lot. This sucks to chew. But if I'm just
Getting all
focusing
stuck.
with the no, it's just this sucks. But if I'm just focusing on the flavors, it's actually tastes pretty good actually. But unfortunately, it has the cons of like any gummy flavor, but that con is like 10 times as worse. Like, super hard to chew, but it actually tastes pretty good.
Good.
So what happened? Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. There's a tree down outside. Just had to go take a look and see what the hell was going on. So I was cutting a tree out there with a chainsaw. So I figured I'd go and
Oh, okay.
take a look and see what the hell's going on.
Did they not warn you or something?
It was not warned. No. Just down in the middle of the road. So what can you do? Ooh.
Again, it's in the road.
It's in the road. It's true.
Well, no wonder
That's
they're
dangerous.
chainsawing it away then. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, can you do? So, are these good? What do you think? Did I miss the final reveal of the score?
I know.
No.
Hold on. I need to double check. Let me double check that super quick. Are they actually just called Shameless? I also love products that the name of them are like, that are just like
Yeah,
very
it's
like,
shameless.
I think their website is just eatshameless.com or something.
Yeah, it's Shameless Store on Amazon. Is their storefront? So
It's only
Shameless Snacks.
Okay.
That's what it is. Yeah. LLC.
Okay,
Yeah,
the only
eatshameless.com. That is their website.
it's only this is $3 for like 2 ounces of gummies, which you get like probably like 5
That's
times the
expensive
amount.
as
That is.
fuck,
That's
yeah.
a lot. That's a lot.
But I probably got average bag is probably like I don't know like five ounce or something for like $1. So Obviously, you pay for the fact that there's shit gummies. Sorry, good for
Shit
your
gummies.
shit gummies.
Good for your shit.
I'm
gummies.
I'm not
Chicken
I'm
gummies.
not I'm not describing the quality of the gummy. I'm describing what they do to you after you eat them. Anyways, so yeah, these are taste fine, but highly unenjoyable to chew. I'll give them a 2. 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. Goodness gracious.
Thank you.
Can I
Hey,
ask
what did I get the last one? 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
2.5. Can I ask an
Oh,
unrelated
oh.
question? Why does Discord
podcast.
constantly put the little Discord window icons, like who's in the voice chat, in like every screen you have open in a multi-monitor setup now? How do I turn that off? Because it's gonna annoy me. That's all I got. Thank you.
That hasn't happened to me. I don't know.
I'm just looking at. I'm looking at. I don't know, Audacity, and I just have little pictures of us in the bottom corner of it, and then our names are above it. I have no idea what's going on. I'm scared. Help me.
I don't know. Maybe I need to update Discord. Mine isn't doing that yet.
Well, he has the beta Discord. He can also change his voice.
Oh.
Yeah. Get ready. It's a mess. It's a mess. That's all I got. Thank you.
Completely different world over there.
I live in a better place, a better world. That's all I know. Good.
So it's Trump president still over
You
there.
know it. You know it. You know
That
it.
would be nice.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. We
You
have
don't have to actually do it. You don't actually have to do
green grape,
Oh, I bet that goes pretty well with a blackberry.
black mountain blackberry. Here we go. If I can open it. If I can. Uh-oh. 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 Hold! Stretch for me! I'm trying. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay. Here we go.
Get up, Mary.
Here we go. It has been added.
Oh, yep.
Oh. Blur, please.
Science happening.
Change video background. No blur.
This is a science experiment.
What's happening in here, you think? Something not good.
Stop all of it.
Something not good's going on in this bottle right now. Wow, it
Whoa.
carbonates the shit out of that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
Even we heard that. Jeez.
Oh wow.
That was close to
The
going
kombucha
bang.
is reacting.
Oh,
A
God.
reaction has occurred. That ain't
Your
good.
gut, you're going to go on fire.
That tastes really sweet and good. Jesus Christ. I can highly recommend it if you want something
Okay.
too sweet.
Okay.
Wow, that's actually really good. It adds like a sour note to the blackberry, which is sweet, and it kind of gives it a really good. That's a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
If you
wow.
could
I
put-
thought I was gonna ruin it, but
Clearly Canadian plus green grape reset kombucha on the drink list. It's tremendous. Tremendous. I also have a strawberry one of these, but I won't open it today because we'll save it for next time. Or I'll drink it in the meantime and completely forget about it. Who knows? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There you go. Jesus, it's really bubbling up.
oh.
Okay, don't seal it. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, you're
easy
gonna
thing.
have a Mentos Diet Coke situation
Easy thing.
going on.
Oh, very good. All right, back to the blur. Woo! There you go. Very good. Very good. All right. And with that,
I'm so sleepy. This Java monster has done nothing.
it's not helped.
No, I don't feel any difference whatsoever.
Well, then let's get into the big topic of the day, Mary.
Okay.
Let's move on from drink time. We did some drinks, and we, somebody got something big this week. A big new thing was purchased
It
this
is large.
week. It's very large. I bought a fucking printer. All right, that's the big news. Okay, Mary about to switch too. Don't ruin it.
Yeah, we're talking about Rune Factory.
Okay.
Newest game.
Okay. I've got a brother printer. It's pretty good. I don't know.
Guardians of Azuma.
That's the brand you want.
Mm-hmm.
But why would you buy a printer in 2025? What are you doing? This is waste.
I'm going to be trying to run a RPG, a tabletop role-playing game from Delta Green. And I have purchased a PDF of an adventure. And I am going to be printing off that PDF. And I realized that the tiny printer we had was dead. So I needed a new printer. So that's why I bought a printer. Yeah. I like physical things in front of me when I'm doing stuff. So that's why I did it.
It is useful to have a printer if you have a child because they're like, I want free coloring book pages of this obscure thing. Like, okay, I'll go to the internet and print one out for you.
Or just go to Staples. I don't know. You don't
No, it's in my house and I can print it out whatever I want, real easy. It's nice.
But Staples doesn't let you print in short grain paper that you bought online also, which I also
Short
bought.
grain paper.
Short
What is
grain
that?
paper. Long grain paper runs the long way of the paper. Short grain runs the short way of the paper. And it has a different feel to it. So it feels soft, like if it's what you would bind a book with. It has that book feel to it.
Oh, okay. Fancy.
And I like that more because it's easier to flip the fuck the pages. Okay. Sign up to the Sago World for the free trial. DJ, what the fuck are you talking about in chat? Sago.
I know you don't. He didn't say anything about my fucking watermelon.
He didn't.
Now
He
he's talking
didn't
about-
even talk about me adding that stuff to the. You know, I was doing that for him. He's watching, and he's not even like didn't even interact. All right. Okay.
Talking about fucking scams over here.
The boy loves a scam. Nothing wrong with that.
You know it. He buys
Yeah, no.
shoes. Of course he does.
He
Of course
loves shoes. Well, I need his thoughts, though. His honest thoughts. At some point, DJ in chat. Honest thoughts on Jeff Keighley's shoes from yesterday. I need them. Because they looked not good to me, to my eye. But I
They
need an
were
opinion.
mid, yeah.
The shoe game. I gotta get a. I recommend a shoe game.
I didn't notice. So.
Okay. Good.
Can you talk about the Switch already?
Impossible Landscapes is the RPG. Now, Mary, go ahead.
Oh, I bought a Switch too. I sold my.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Well, I was glad it was actually doable. Like I could actually buy a Switch 2 on launch day. That was nice. Well, I guess it was technically the day before launch day. GameStop was doing a midnight launch. Well, midnight for the East Coast. The rolling weird midnight launch that everybody was doing with the Switch 2. So I guess that was a Nintendo mandate, would be my guess.
Nintendo.
Nintendo told them what to do. But yeah,
Nindy?
I went to my tiny local GameStop that is attached to like my grocery store that I go
Okay.
to in our suburban Austin town. Not actually in Austin. And I was surprised they were actually doing a midnight launch because I'd never see anyone in there ever. Like it's the most
Fair,
empty
fair.
GameStop known to man. Yeah, there's like nobody ever there. But there was a big line of people outside at 2:30 in the afternoon, which is when I went by. I was like the 20th person in line. There was an employee dressed as Waluigi who came outside. Yeah, he was legitimately. Later on, when we went back to pick up our systems, he was dressed as Donkey Kong.
Weirdly enough, it wasn't an employee. It's just some guy. It is just letting some guy walk out here.
Yeah, the real Wario.
The real Wario came out and was hacking to you.
But he came out and he went to everybody through the line and was like, do you want the bundle? Do you want the system by itself? I was able to get the bundle. I went and I paid for that and Rune Factory.
Ooh.
And I think I got a GameStop Pro membership too because they had. I know. I used to work at GameStop, so I felt bad for the employees. Um, so they had like some promo going on where it was only $5 for the year, and they're like, you get a $5 coupon in your email right away. And I was like, well, I would use it on Death Stranding too, and I did get the $5 coupon right away, and I will use it on Death Stranding too.
Just want to let you know, DJ also echoes why.
I know. I feel so bad for like I used to work there, and I know how much of a pain in the ass it is.
I mean,
like,
a man,
numbers up.
A man dressed as Waluigi came out. That's worth it. They gave you everything you needed.
They had to do a lot of work that day because, yeah, like they didn't have to stand outside for 2 hours. It was only 80 degrees outside, so that was nice. It was not 90 or higher, so that was okay. Um, but yeah, it was really nice waiting in line. All the people were very nice to me. People just wanted to talk about video games. When we came back at like 10:45 that night to go pick up the system in my game, they had us get in line again according to this other number on our receipt after we had paid. So I was waiting in line with like some dude who was talking about how Red Steel 2 was very underrated for the Wii and stuff. Like, we were having a video game podcast in the line, basically. So it was a lot of fun.
Note to
self.
It was
fun talking to nerds.
We got to get Mary one of those handheld recording devices so she can go on the spot. All right, if we ever get some budget for this show, we'll get everybody little handheld recorders so they can, end up in lines for podcasts.
Everybody was super friendly and wanted to talk about video game stuff. Like, it was very video game nerd. It was a nerd thing. It was a nerd event. Everybody was happy. No problems. They stapled my receipt to the bag, not to the box, so my Switch 2 didn't get ruined. So
that was insane. I saw that. I would be like livid.
But yeah, like my buddy who also he got in on the pre-orders for the Switch 2. He got a Walmart pre-order. And he was freaking out, like, are they actually going to deliver it? I'm going to be sitting out on my porch, like, all day waiting for it to show up. And it showed up early in the morning, and he got the Coke and can of Pringles for free, which
banging,
everybody.
All right.
Yeah, that was very nice of them. So yeah, like, it was no issues whatsoever getting a system. Nintendo did a good job, I have to say. Like, they said that they wanted to combat scalpers, and I think they did as good as a job as you could do, really.
Good.
Yeah, obviously it's hard to tell exactly if either the demand was very or it was kind of slower or lower than expected, or the supply was very high. But it definitely seemed like if you wanted a Switch on day one, you could get one even if you didn't have it.
Yeah, if you put any kind of effort whatsoever into trying to get a Switch 2 on launch day, you could probably get one. I had like this big long plan where I was like, okay, I'll try GameStop, and I'm guessing GameStop will be sold out or I won't be able to get one, so I'll try Best Buy that midnight, and then I'll try Costco in the morning, and then maybe Target, but it was easy. All I had to go was one place, and that was super nice. I was expecting it to be way worse than that.
I'm glad that your GameStop story wasn't terrible, because I definitely heard. So I listened to the Kit and Krista video about their experience, and they had somewhat of a terrible time getting their console from GameStop. GameStop.
What kind of issues did they have?
I think because Kit, I think he pre-order one, but the thing where apparently they told him to come in earlier in the day to come and actually pay for it before the midnight launch, so that he can be ready like instantly to just pick it up. But then I guess he did, but then he had to wait a long line to do that. And when he actually came at the midnight, when they had a line for like the people who pre-order it and the people who didn't pre-order it but bought it earlier in the day. I guess apparently they let the people who bought it earlier in the day get theirs first, before the people who pre-ordered it in like April. So I guess that was kind of a shitty thing. And so, but it seems like it was just a lot of, but otherwise it seemed
Oh,
fine.
I think what the deal was, he just wanted to pick his up first because he pre-ordered, but they went in like the order of how you paid. Like, however that line was that afternoon that he went in, that's the order that they kind of went in. So,
Sort of, yeah.
yeah, that's how it went at my store at least. So,
But also, it
that's
seemed
weird.
like there's a lot of confusing at every different GameStop. Obviously, the GameStops in New York where the stapling receipts went to the box. I guess.
I saw that that was that one store because I guess they weren't allowed to have plastic bags in that city or something, so that's why they were stapling them to the boxes, and they just didn't know. Yeah.
And apparently, also from the Reddit thread, apparently also the air conditioner was broken, so the receipt
Oh,
kept falling off. So that's why they were stapling the receipt in one. Ah, that's feel bad
that's
for
bad. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I would be
Jeez.
complaining to corporate if their air conditioning was failing. That sucks ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
But
almost OSHA violating. Like, you got to get somebody down there and fix that. I mean, that's crazy. But
it's a GameStop.
Yeah, that would not happen in Texas. Like
it
people would not
cannot
stand for
occur.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That would
You
people
probably
would
They would
die.
shut
kill
down the
people.
store.
Yeah, they would shut it
Yeah.
down. Oh, good.
But yeah, it was nice. I have no complaints about buying a Switch 2. Like that was
No.
as painless as it could possibly be. Like I thought it was going to be way worse.
Would you
And
have
the actual
wanted
system I like.
more pain into buying a Switch 2? Would you have liked a little bit more of a challenge? You know?
What?
No,
Okay.
no, that was fine. Like the last time I've done any waiting in line for a hardware launch was the Wii. So
Yeah.
yeah. Other times I've just picked them up like a month or so later at the store or whatever.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, no, I'm glad I got a Switch too. It's nice. It's fancier than my Steam Deck. That's what I wanted. I wanted a fancier system than my Steam Deck, and so far it is pulling that off. Like, it doesn't have the library of my Steam Deck, but
Yeah.
the form factor is nice. It's so thin. It's lighter than my Steam Deck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this with me when I go get my IV next week, and I'll just put it in tabletop mode, and I can be using the Joy-Cons, and it won't be heavy on my IV arm or anything. It'll be
Mhm.
nice.
Yeah, that works. Good.
How,
Do you-
how does it feel to hold or the controls?
It feels good. It feels less plasticky and hollow than like the original Switch,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Like there's not any extra room. Uh, the magnetic section is really fun.
Huh.
Like the detaching and reattaching Joy-Cons, like they come off very easily. You hit this little trigger thingy back here to see the little button going.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And then when you want to attach them, they just suck right in. Let me show you. It's crazy.
Okay, here we go. A live demonstration of the magnetic snap.
Oh!
And that's even backwards. They don't care. Like you can
Oh.
play it like that too. It's weird.
Oh, jeez.
There's gonna be some crazy person that's the way he plays Switch is backwards. And I'm ready for it.
Yeah, like I'm impressed. It is nice. I mean, it's probably not $600 nice or whatever, but
Well,
it's good. I like it. It's nice. It runs Pokemon so much better. Oh my god. So much better. I paid for the $10 upgrade for Tears of the Kingdom because I don't pay for the expansion pack thing.
right.
That's also nice. I haven't run Tokimeki Memorial yet, so I don't know
How could you, Mary?
how fancy that is. But this finally came in from Play Asia after a fucking month. It finally showed up. But yeah, I don't know. I like it. I tried Bravely Default 2, which ran like ass on the original Switch and would lock up whenever you had to open up like
Right.
the main menu, the party menu. It locks up way less now. It just hitches for like half a second. So I assume that's just how the game was programmed
Designed
or whatever.
poorly
Yeah.
with something
Yeah.
there. Yeah, okay.
but it is a lot better, and everything looks so much nicer. Everything runs at like a higher resolution. Yeah, it's great. It's
Huh.
fancy.
Do you think that?
What was the game?
Okay.
What was the I'm host? What was the game that impressed you the most from comparing the Switch On version to the Switch 2?
Probably Pokemon. Like that was the biggest difference, like the biggest gulf in like the original Switch 1 version and then Switch 2. But I haven't tried running Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma is technically a Switch 1 cartridge with like the upgrade thing installed, so you can play it on Switch 1 as well if you plug it in there. I haven't tried that yet. I bet it looks and runs terribly because it looks and runs really nice on the Switch too. But yeah, I should try that later just to see how awful it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that game's the unique. I think so far it's the only game where it has both the Switch 1 version and the Switch 2 version on the same cart.
That and the two Zeldas are the only ones so far.
Oh, okay. You know that.
But yeah, like
That's crazy.
I like it. I don't regret my purchase so far. At least not yet, but we'll see. Oh,
Okay.
Gary woke up, so now he has to try the Java Monster
Okay.
Creme that I'm about to spill all over the place.
He's good. I mean, he might
I
think
like
it's
it.
too. He probably think it was too. Sweet.
Everybody has too many. Yeah, it's always tough to know if it's something
Or
sweet.
is this creamy bullshit? Just woke up.
He doesn't like it, but I liked it.
Yeah.
I think I just liked how
Okay.
sugary it was. Yeah. It's like sugary without a ton of sugar in it, and you don't taste the Splenda taste somehow, I guess because of the coffee and mint, so I like it a lot. Yeah. He said it tastes kind of bubblegummy like eggnog because of the Irish cream in it, and I didn't get that taste at all. I don't
But we
know.
can be like, yeah, all right, all right.
But yeah, I liked that. I will buy it again, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
And I would buy the Switch 2 again,
There you
probably.
go.
It was yeah. I just bought I got a slimline case because I was like, I want to be able to put it in my purse, blah 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 blah. But I bought a smaller tablet case now, so I'm
Right.
gonna detach the Joy-Cons and keep the Joy-Cons in a little dollar store pouch from Daiso that I got. That's like a pumpkin. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's very cute. But yeah, like I'm gonna keep the tablet in a little separate pouch and the Joy-Cons in a little separate pouch, and I bought a leather case for my games, and so they'll go in my purse very, very easily, and that'll be nice.
Oh wow, okay. That's a neat idea. Keep them all kind of separate then, and
Yeah,
like it's
yeah, they take up less space that way.
sure. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Less
Easier to fit in
lateral,
a small
more
purse.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
just
More
making
vertical,
it
whatever you would call
take
it.
up
Yeah.
space differently.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how many? Are you planning on getting too many games physical?
I mean, if they bring out more physical games that aren't game key cards, sure, but
Yeah. We'll see.
I'm probably not going to bother to buy physical cases for a lot of game key cards unless they go on super sale somewhere.
Okay.
Good host.
Well,
Mario Kart World, I got
There you go.
digitally because there was no choice in the bundle. Like, that's how it comes. So,
You know, and he saved $30.
yeah, yeah, that part is good. Man, the soundtrack on that game, holy
Is it good?
moly. Yes, it's good. And it's got like a bigger variety of
tracks.
games
Yeah.
pulling from the soundtrack than you would expect. Like I heard a song from WarioWare in there. I heard a song from Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, most of it's Mario music. But when you go into free roam mode,
Yeah.
it changes soundtrack style to a lot of like more chill, jazzy kind of stuff. But when you're in the racing modes, it's more high energy, like ska and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ska.
Um,
Ska.
yeah, the soundtrack is so good. That's the main thing that I've noticed in Mario Kart World so far.
How have you found the actual free roam stuff? I think that's the big selling point of the game. Obviously, that Mario Kart, so the kart racing is fine, but like the free roam is kind of the big pitch thing for this. What do you think of it?
Free roam seems more like an extra than like the main focus of the game, unfortunately. It's not like Forza Horizon where you're like, yeah, this is what I'm doing all the time. Free roam is more like my daughter wants to play and she doesn't want to race, so she'll play around in free roam and unlock costumes for me. Like that I've barely like there are P-switch challenges in free roam, and you can
Right.
find like these peach coins, but those are the only two like real activities that I've found so far in free roam mode. Like it's kind of there's not a lot to do. Like there
Sure.
in Forza Horizon there are the billboards and stuff, and like clearing the extra roads on your map, and like
Mm.
there's not any of that in free roam. It's more just like a little extra bonusy, like go around the whole map and look around, and
Oh, that's a
it's
shame.
more of a fuck around mode than like the real gameplay mode.
Okay. Well, I was kind of
Uh,
hoping it would be more Forza, like weird challenges or hidden things like that. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay.
Yeah, it's possible they could add more to that,
Yeah.
like DLC or whatever. But so far it's pretty thin.
Okay.
The knockout mode is fun. Um, I played online with like Giant Bomb people.
Mm.
When was that? I guess Thursday night. They were doing like stream setup
Right.
stuff,
Mm.
and they had a free roam They had a free room open where you put in a password, and then whoever was running the room could like set up races and stuff in there. And that is a good way, like the online compared to old Mario Kart, where you're just sitting in a lobby waiting for races to go. That's nice. But yeah, like overall, it's just fine. It's Mario Kart. I don't know. The soundtrack is really like the main thing, even more than like the costumes and characters, like unlocking that stuff. It's the soundtrack that I'm the most interested in.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping the open world. Well, it sounds like there is definitely like secrets in the open world, but the secrets are just like there's some like open question mark blocks that you can find. And you have some challenges with that stuff. Though it seems like it's some reason, but for some reason they don't put them on the map, so you do have to go like searching for them.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
And I'm still not good at wall writing whatsoever, and it seems like a lot of the secret stuff and like actually being good at the game requires you to be good at like wall writing. So, yeah. But I did get third place in a knockout race with all the giant bomb people. Like,
There you go.
I was third underneath Mike Minotti and his brother. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Collusion is
whooped
what you're
Grub,
saying.
though, so there
Okay.
you go.
Hey, you beat Jeff Grubb. Good. All right.
Yeah, I ran him over repeatedly as a giant daisy. It was pretty great.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Game's still
I
fun.
will.
Go ahead.
I will say, it's hard. I'm not sure if there's like a definitive number from like courses there actually are, but it seems like there is a decent number of courses at launch. Um,
It's decent, and the way they have you drive to like each course in between on the Grand Prix mode is pretty fun too.
And you can tell. I mean, with the last Mario Kart 2, they added like so many courses over time. Like you're getting in now, you're obviously gonna have it. If you keep up with it, you can get a million
I
of
hope
courses
so.
in this kind of game.
I hope they add like more to the map, like extra land masses or something, like they did with Forza and like the Lego DLC and crap.
Yeah, I mean, be neat to put Lego in this too. Put some
You
kind
know.
of little Lego world or something like that would be cool for Mario.
Put
No.
Miku in it, like
Put
the
Miko
Sonic
in it.
racing game.
Damn.
Man, I was so excited when they showed Miku. I was like, oh my god. Even my little kid was like, oh, it's Miku. Well, I mean,
No.
look, she knows what Miku is, so.
There you go. There's Miku.
Tainting your daughter.
I know. I know.
Can you do? What can you do?
I mean, she's already tainted because she has my genetic material, so there you go.
Aw, too real.
Well, speaking of that,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm sorry, we're searching something. Okay, sorry.
no, you go ahead. You got it. You're
That's
up.
fine.
You're up.
I don't care anyways. I was trying to. It's fine. And Mary's done talking about Mario Kart, then we can move on.
Let's
Yeah,
move
I
on.
guess so. Like, I still need to play more. I haven't unlocked Rainbow Road yet because a lot of the time that Mario is running, it's my daughter playing the free roam mode, like messing around. She does really like that mode. Like that, it's unfortunate that they don't have split screen free roam. That sucks. Like, if I could just play that with her
Weird.
all the time, that would
That's
be
still,
nice.
yeah, that's
but...
a really odd choice. They wouldn't put that in there. That doesn't make
Yeah,
any
the
sense
only
to me.
split screen stuff is Grand Prix, so that sucks.
Weird.
Last thing
And
for
battle
me.
mode, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Battle mode
Never
sucks,
played
though. I
Dragon
never
Quest.
play it.
Yeah. How does it run on Switch still?
It runs fine. I haven't, like, I'm no Digital Foundry or whatever, but it seems to run fine. But also, Mario Kart World, it kind of looks like a Switch 1 game, also, as well. Like, it's not that fancy. Yeah, I don't know. It looks a lot like the previous Mario Kart to me. I mean, there's the open world factor, I guess, but yeah, it basically looks the same as other Mario Kart.
Yeah, as long as the frame rate is not dipping, that's good to hear.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that whatsoever.
Cool.
And I do like the I have a launch Switch. That's what I was playing off of. Like the screen on the Switch 2 is so much better than the launch Switch screen. That thing
Oh, yeah.
is garbage. Yeah, that's a lot nicer.
I think even I also watched a video where they were comparing the Switch 2 to the OLED on Switch, and I think even Switch 2 screen is still very good, even if it's not a OLED. So I think it's very good, yeah. From what I hear.
Good.
Yeah, the weird LCD HDR that they use using like lighting or whatever is pretty good. It's the same as my crappy TV. It's fine.
Good. How long do you think it would be until they make it so you can play Steam games on a Switch? What do you take? Over
What?
under 6 months?
I doubt that's happening.
Somebody's got to work on that.
It's more likely you would see like Game Pass games like through the cloud or something on the Switch
that's
than
true.
Steam.
I kind of keep thinking like, oh, they're gonna bust the Switch 2 wide open in like 2 months. We're gonna get emulation like right away. It's gonna take like many years. It's gonna take at least a couple years at the earliest.
Nah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that. Couple of years. These people are sickos. Don't you worry. They'll get after it quick.
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, they will get after it, but it seems like the Switch 2 was partially made just because they know like piracy is a thing on the Switch. And yeah, like the way you can't use the SD card unless you get an update to the firmware from Nintendo, like that is strictly just because they don't want their shit getting hacked open. Like that's, yeah.
Well, sure. Right.
They're definitely trying to like cut that off or whatever. But yeah.
It's not happening. You can't play Half-Life
happen.
3 on your Switch 2.
Well, yeah, that probably won't happen.
I don't think the Switch 2 could run Half-Life 3. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Yeah, how do you know? You don't know that.
NDA.
Does Half-Life 3 actually exist? Is that going to be a real thing, or is that just?
I have
a
deep confidence that that's real now. I didn't believe it for a long, but something about the last couple, it keeps coming up. They're saying they're Valve working on something. They got to be doing something. It's gonna happen. Don't worry. I'm ready. So excited. Also, me and Popkins have been playing Abiotic, and that's kind of like a Half-Life, and it's very good. So, thank you. So, Fantasy Life, huh? How's
Yeah,
that?
I was about to say, before I got the Switch 2, I was going crazy on Fantasy Life I,
Okay.
and yeah, I went crazy on it. I was playing it basically nonstop on either the PC or the Steam Deck, and I beat the game, technically, but it's Fantasy Life is one of those games like Monster Hunter where the campaign is just a means to the end game or whatever. And the end game is grinding, just making your character fancier and fancier. So I got to that part of the game where you're basically like running the treasure grove dungeons over and over again. And I haven't. It seems like when you're to that point, you're supposed to start doing a lot of online multiplayer. But I got the Switch too, and that distracted me away from Fantasy Life. So, but yeah, man, Fantasy Life is such a good game. Holy moly!
Yeah, it seems neat.
If you're a weirdo that just wants to grind up a character, that's probably one of the best games to get.
If you want to just fish like Sean all the time and just live your fishing life, just be a big fisherman, you can do it.
I'm probably going to buy Fantasy Life 2 on, or yeah, I guess it's 2 was the name of the fucking mobile game that everybody hated. This is the real Fantasy Life 2. I'll probably buy it again on the Switch 2 whenever it goes on sale because it does have the cross-save functionality. So I could, and it apparently looks just like it does on the Steam Deck, like just as good. So I'll probably get that later.
Not TWO. God.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to get. I need to start playing online with other people to actually get shit done now, I think. So I'll move to that.
Okay.
I'm going to force Sean to play with me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Co-op time.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I haven't played too much yet since last time. So
I
good.
can carry you and level up your character real fast.
I really like upgrading my island, my little spot, like building new houses and then fighting weird sentient objects in the very open land area, Gigamosh, then turning them back into humans, then forcing them to do labor for
and
me.
then forcing them into indentured servitude to me. And
well, yeah,
I mean, you're not forcing them. They're happy about it. They love it.
Yeah,
they're smiling.
Yeah, I got this princess. Forcing this princess in my party, and she's fighting for me. It's a good time.
Oh, Laura, she's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her. And I also found out a little witch lady, the kind of weird face. She's very cute. I like her too. Very early characters, but yes, I will play more.
Apparently, a lot of those characters are either from the first game or the gacha game as well too. Which is, I mean, It's nice that you don't have to gacha for them.
Okay.
It's such a good game. Oh my gosh. I wish I could elaborate as to, I don't know. People have to play it. It's so fun.
I should play it. I should buy it. I should.
It's expensive for what it is, I guess, but I don't mind paying level 5 because they actually pulled it off.
I don't know if it's really that expensive. It's not a bad price. It's only, what, $40 for the...
I guess it's because I paid for the early access. It was $70 when I bought it, so...
Yeah. Okay. Well, Mary, all right.
I don't regret it, though.
Okay. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you're still enjoying Fantasy Life. That seems like actually a pretty fun game. Sean, though, has been playing something entirely different. Very different, very new, but also...
I mean, Mary's been playing more of it, so it's just...
Mary also has been playing... Okay, well, all right. But I made the cow for you, though. The cow has been here for you. Just want to let you know.
Fine. What game are we talking about?
We're talking about Rune Factory.
That's not what's the name of it? What's the name?
Yeah, what's the subtitle?
Rune Factory. Guardians of Azuma.
Mm-hmm.
Enough.
It's not in the doc.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I didn't write down the subtitle part.
How dare you?
Mary didn't even write the full thing of the doc.
Yeah, I just wrote Rune Factory.
There's no Rune Factory in there either. I don't see any Rune Factory in the doc. All I see is Switch 2 and Fantasy Life under Mary's thing.
I wrote Rune Factory in the Switch 2 section, so thank you with Mario Kart World. So
I
there.
see. I didn't read the subtext on the.
Okay.
I see. Okay.
But one thing nice about Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma, when I bought it, it has a full color manual. Like I was
What?
amazed. Yeah, a
Oh,
real
shit.
manual with like actual detail on the characters and how to play the game and crap. I was amazed. Yeah.
They're one of the few third party studios actually doing like a full like a every the game with its cartridge too. So they're doing a lot of being very public friendly, I guess, with this release. So
Huh.
like courting all these fans for this
For the
niche
nerds,
game.
yeah.
The nerds trying to branch out, I guess. Look at this full color manual we have, guys. Please buy our game. Oh God.
This
No,
game is
sorry.
definitely for the nerds too, the way they emphasize so much
Yeah.
on the relationships in this Rune Factory specifically. Like, there's a lot of hanging out with anime characters, or anime children, I guess you could say. One of them, Suzu. You remember Suzu?
Of course.
She has an Idol Master voice actress, so I've been hanging out with her a lot. She's Nina in Idol Master.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Oh.
yeah, everybody
Oh
knows
yeah.
that. Well, of course, I have the Japanese voices going too.
Of course.
Because, yeah.
I mean, you gotta.
Me too. Me
I
too.
mean-
I spent about 5 minutes with English voices before I realized I gotta switch over. It sucks. Japanese voices are way better.
Yeah, like Iroha, the basically the main girl in the spring village that you start out the game. Her voice actress does the voice of Special Week in Uma Musume, like the main horse girl. So I was like, okay, let's get used to your voice before Uma Musume launches on the 26th in America.
Okay. I have no idea.
Yeah, the voice actors are good. Japanese voice actors.
What
They
what
got a good
is this
cast.
game? All right, let's actually get down into it. What is this game, and what are you doing in it? What's going on?
It's kind of similar to Fantasy Life in that it's an action RPG where you are managing towns and building up a character. You are unlocking recipes that you can craft.
Okay.
It's a lot of the same kind of basic gameplay that is in Fantasy Life, except you are building up 4 different towns eventually instead of just one, instead of just your home base.
Is it just summer town and winter town and fall town?
Yes, yeah, you start off in Springtown. I just went to Summertown, and then I assume it's going to be fall and
Fall
winter
and Winter
after that.
Town. Okay.
And each of the town has a guardian deity, like a kami, like in Japanese culture or whatever, that resides in that town, and you are helping revitalize. The Springtown, her main gimmick is that she has giant boobs, which
Okay.
I thought was odd, but okay, sure. They try and be a little tasteful about it, but not really.
All
But
right.
yeah, so far
A little
I have
different.
not. I haven't met the summer god yet. I've only seen like a couple dreams with them. I still haven't revitalized the town enough to like unlock their god powers yet, but it's also a lady. I think looking at the manual, the fall town is a goth guy. So hopefully fall, that'll be where you can marry the gods too, also.
Okay.
It's part of the game. Yeah. So
All right.
I don't know which character I'm going to marry yet. You can become best friends with them as well if you don't want to make stuff romantic. That's one thing that Fantasy Life does not have, the whole like dating anime characters gimmick. So
And maybe it's
yeah.
a better game for it. I'll be honest with you. Let's just say honest.
Maybe.
And
I
I'm
don't
like the
know.
Rune Factory more, so.
yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
There is that. Also, the farming is kind of simplified, a lot like fantasy life as well. There's not a lot to it, and basically, once you have villagers in your town, you don't really touch
Yeah.
the farming again. You just like design the farm for them, and then they work it like the harvest sprites, like in
Work
other games.
in the fields.
Yeah, I think the main thing you do is, from what I play so far, is definitely designing the town and designing the farm itself. But yeah, like Mary said, once you actually get villagers to do your work for you, you don't have to worry about shit anymore.
Yeah, a lot of the game is just based around unlocking new buildings for the town that do new different things and unlocking villagers from the wild areas, like saving them from monsters. So, like, oh, and improving your town and building houses, and then more villagers are moving that way as well too. And you can assign the villagers to the shops that you create. Like, I unlocked a soy sauce making place, and so I can get soy sauce every day from there. I unlocked a cafe, so I assign somebody to work at the cafe, and I can get special cafe
Ooh.
decorations that I put next to the cafe that boosts the cafe. Lots of stuff like that. It's much more focused on town building than even Fantasy Life or any of the previous Rune Factory games. Like that, building a town was not part of any of the Rune Factory games so far. It was just you have your farm, and that's the area
Yeah.
that you control. Um,
You're not
this is
building a
more,
town out. This is probably a bigger experience, more stuff going on when you're able to do it like a whole town. Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
yeah, it's definitely very focused on building the town as opposed to anything else.
And plus, like questing so far, I haven't done a lot of quests so far. Does that change farther in, or is it still like kind of not a lot of like quests?
A lot of the quests that show up on the bulletin board are pretty basic, like turn in an
Okay.
item. But some of the quests do seem like they are more built, like for a campaign or whatever. Like you're unlocking areas and stuff like that. But yeah,
Uh,
it's pretty basic.
Speaking of basic, let's talk about the combat next.
Yeah.
Um, I'm not going to say definitively, obviously, since only a few hours in, but so far, there is definitely a lot of decent amount of combat so far. And it's a very traditional action of combat where you can do your sword slash, you have 4 button combo, and your simple dodge. You guys weapon. You guys can also have a weapon like a bow, where you can actually aim down and
Mm.
but free fire too. So far, it seems pretty simple. Very simple. Is slash, you dodge, and do perfect dodge sometimes. Charge attacks. Seems fine.
Yeah. There are more moves you can unlock in the skill tree, but just like a
Yeah.
couple so far. Yeah, it's pretty basic. It's a little bit more built out than the previous Rune Factory combat, like being
Oh
able
yeah.
to aim with a bow or whatever. That's pretty different. I haven't gotten magic staves in the game yet. Hopefully they're in there. I don't know. They're in the previous Rune Factory games, and they had like different magic spells that you could do, but yeah, so far it seems like a lot of the magic is based around your drum and like your branch that you can use. Those are, yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
There's also like special attacks that you can unlock too. They charge up, and those are pretty neat too. Um, but also so far it doesn't seem like I really need it so far. I mean, we're still very early one. Hopefully, it gets a lot more difficult later on. But
There are some bigger enemies that have bigger health bars, but also you can bring like up to 3 other people with you when you adventure too, once you become friends with the townspeople. So yeah, so far the combat hasn't done much, but I've only gotten to the second area so far, so I don't know.
hopefully, I can bring my wife with me to fight for me.
Yes, you can, and they get closer to you as well while you're doing that. Like I get little pop-ups saying like your bond has improved with so and so or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, get stabbed for me.
Yep, exactly. They like it.
They like it. Yeah. You get it, Albie? They like it.
I have no idea, and I don't want to know. Thank you. I will stay clean.
All right.
I'm gonna stay clean of the darkness in these kind of games.
But yeah, like playing Rune Factory and Fantasy Life at the same time, they're very similar kind of games. So I kind of just switched from Fantasy Life to Rune Factory. And so far, if you don't care about cultivating relationships with anime people, Fantasy Life is probably the better game.
Yeah.
But I don't regret purchasing Rune Factory whatsoever. Like, it seems like a very good Rune Factory game. Like, it seems better than Rune Factory 5, even though it is a different focus than, like, Rune Factory 5. But there's a character from Rune Factory 5 in there, too, so that's also nice. Hina, she's grown up now, and yeah, she's cool. I was like, I remember you. Wow. I'm surprised I remember you because
Wow, you're not a character.
Factory 5.
I remember much about the days in between playing these games, but boy, I remember you. That's a weird thing to remember. All right. Good.
Yeah, like she has a little catchphrase that she used to say in Japanese. It was like hey or whatever. I was like, oh, you said the thing, and I remember that. I'm surprised I remember that.
Not no season 5, but neat. That's neat. That's
okay.
That doesn't make a little bit more sense why they kind of seem to have half-heartedly like tossed into the game. Like, oh, now these characters are here, and I guess they're sticking around. I like them. I like
the treasure
weirdo
hunter
French guy.
dude.
Good.
Who says random Italian all the time for some reason.
A meatball.
Sure.
It is in Japanese, at least. He says random Italian.
It's a meat.
I would say so far the writing hasn't been too annoying or anything. It's definitely very anime game writing, but it hasn't been too cringy or anything. I like it. It's kind of endearing so far.
Good.
Yeah, like even Suzu, the little kid, like Emoto, like character is not annoying in any way so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mascot get a wobbly whatever.
Wobbly?
Get a little bit annoying, but
the dragon that I don't remember his nickname that they gave him, Woolly something or other. Yeah.
I was thinking of the sheep Pokemon. It's like it's like
Wololo.
Japanese word for
Wololo.
Yeah.
Say the thing from Age of Mythology, Age of Empires. Say the meme. Say the thing the guy says, Wololo. No? Okay. No one knows that? Nobody knows that bit? No one knows that bit? Wololo. Okay. Hi, Sean. How you doing? You doing all right? He's stunned. I stunned him. Put him in stun mode. Okay. Very good. Well,
anyways.
Which one is better? Hot take. Final thing on this. Rune Factory versus Fantasy Life. You have till the count of 3. Give me your gut reaction. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, Mary. What do you think? Which one?
I mean, they're two flavors of like the same coin. I don't know. Like Fantasy Life is
two flavors of the
that
same
doesn't make
coin.
any sense. Yeah, I know.
You drinking some coins or eating some coins lately?
Yes.
That's kind of a weird
Yeah.
thing. Go ahead.
Mary's
I don't know.
Switch cartridges
It's like-
too much.
Yes. They're like, if you want the mechanics and you have the multiplayer factor, like Fantasy Life definitely wins out there. But if you want story, characters, that kind of crap, Rune Factory is definitely better there.
Okay. Sean, hot take. Have you played both?
I played both. Probably for like 5 hours, like 6 hours.
You have the hottest of hot take. You have the hottest of hot takes. You can go ahead.
What's that word? Anyways, I don't think I would say one thing I disagree with Mary so far is I don't think they're as similar as Mary is trying to lead you to believe. I think they're fairly different. Obviously, they're both like people who are dismissive was to say they're both farming games when Obviously, I still think they're very different, but you know, obviously, they're two slices of the same coin. I guess is that a better
I don't.
analogy?
Same
No.
cake? I don't know.
Yeah, one's a chocolate cake, one's a vanilla cake. I guess they're both technically this a cake, but they're completely different. Anyways, so far, Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, it's definitely more of my flavor of cake. But I think Fantasy Life is still a great game, and I think production wise, is definitely the better game. Rune Factory, I think all the past games have been kind of look kind of like crap, and Guardians of Azuma is by no means a technical uh, milestone by any means, but I think the game still looks fine. I think character designs are still pretty good, which is probably the most important part for sure. But I think Fantasy Life definitely looks way better. But wait, I don't really care obviously about that stuff like that. I think I don't know. Both games pretty good.
Good. Okay.
Guardians of Azuma seems better put together than Rune Factory 5 too, as well. Like 5 was pretty bad technically in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, but I think I did have been having a little bit of problems with the PC port so far, but it's not hasn't been anything too terrible. It's fine.
Okay.
I like it. I want to play more.
Like
But-
Rune Factory 5, I had to get a mod so you could place furniture up against the wall. Like the game would not let you do that. Like it had a weird like border where you could place things and it just made the rooms look bad. But this one I haven't felt any issues with like placing stuff around your town so far.
All right. Well, cool. Sean, what
It's a
else
little
you
bit
played?
It's a little
Oh, okay. Man. He's dead, and I killed him. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Go ahead.
Were you going to add something else?
Yeah, were
Sorry.
you going to add
no,
something?
it's fine. Let's move on. We should end this. I'm gonna nice.
Oh, come
Time
on.
for my weekly buy. Don't come on, man. You're the one
What?
who put a fucking building in front of this train, the train that's being this podcast. You're the one who derailed it. Don't even come on me.
When did I derail it?
Just because I'm pissing the train doesn't mean I'm the one who caused the train to stop. Anyways, time for my weekly update. What
We
I'm
got
playing
good
this week.
analogies.
The analogies are getting like there's a coin, there's eating coins and pissing on trains. That's what this podcast is about.
Hot Shots Golf for the PSP. This is what I'm playing. This is
Oh,
my
that's pretty
favorite.
good.
I actually
All right, you
really
gotta-
like this.
You gotta hit this fucking shot. All right, you've been talking a lot of shit.
I'm
Hit
having
this
it
shot. That's fucking. You fucked
God
that up
damn it.
bad.
This is your fault. I was doing so good too. But what? Just going to run to the ball though. Hurry up. See now.
Jesus.
So Hot Shots Golf for the PSP. I never played this before. I'm actually liking this a whole lot. Little secret. I'll let you guys know a little secret.
All
I
right.
haven't been driving too much. Whenever I went back to the Hot Shots Golf for like the PS1, PS2, they're fine, but like they're not my favorite golf games. For some reason, style for the PSP one, I'm actually liking it quite a lot. I actually like the art style a lot more. The ones for the console games are a little bit too grotesque for me, a little bit. But I like the chibi art style they have for the PSP ones, so I kind of like the character designs quite a bit. I also think the game looks fucking gorgeous. Like these for the PS2 game, I will say the emulator is doing like 2 times inter resolution, so that's why it's a little bit more sharper than it would probably be on an actual PSP. But I still think the game looks fantastic. I love the environment so far. Very good. I like it so far. I will play more of Hot Shots Golf for the PSP. That's what I've been playing. That's what you wanted, right? There's the answer. You're
We wanted.
welcome.
That's what we needed. I'm glad you got it. Good for you. Good for you, buddy.
Anything else to kind of go now?
Go ahead. Get on up.
I don't really have anything else.
Okay.
The current mission I'm on in diplomacy is not an option. Is really pissing me off. They had a thing where they keep have enemies rushing up every few minutes, rushing my base, which is very uncool. The game used to be kind of chillax. Now the game's super not chillax. It's like this is very annoying. I would just try restarting it a few times now. I might just be done with the game.
Damn.
Fuck off, game. You're pissing me off. Game's pissing me off.
Jesus. Okay. Well, we'll go and move on then.
The end of Chapter 4 and Trails Through Daybreak was a very banger. Turns out a guy turned himself into a super AI and tried to make nuclear weapons. That was pretty
Spoilers.
fucking crazy. Spoilers for Trails Through Daybreak. They tried to make nuclear weapons. That was fucking crazy. I was like, what the fuck?
It just becomes like a nuclear.
pretty crazy.
I can't believe it became Red Dawn all of a sudden. I can't believe Trails is turning into like a Cold War themed political.
Also, you guys
drama.
are like fucking airships. Why do you not have nuclear weapons so far? But also the games, the fucking setting is fucking weird mishmash of. We don't have cell phones. 2 years later, we have fucking cell phones and mechs. So, anyways, that game's still very good.
Good. Very cool.
Surprise.
Surprise. He still likes it. That's a shame. Anyway, moving
Weird.
on. Well, good. You know, we did play. We talked about Abiotic Factor, by the way.
Oh yeah, for a second.
We did talk about that
As a joke.
as a joke, but we have been playing Abiotic Factor together, and we never mentioned that.
Yeah, because what do you want to mention? What do you want to mention that? No, it's a video game. You play
We
it for,
cooked.
like,
We
2
cooked
hours.
soup in
4
a
hours.
game. I cooked soup. It was pretty good. Soup.
With using my tomatoes, you're fucking welcome.
Hey, one of those tomatoes
can't-
was my tomato plant. I want to be very
fucking
clear.
no, it wasn't.
One of
I-
those was
I
I
made-
made the
I
first
made
garden plot and I
Fuck.
placed it.
fuck no. You fucking made a garden plot and then did fucking jack shit. I'm
I
the
didn't
one
have
who
any
painted
tomato
it
seeds.
and walked-
How was I supposed to do anything
I
if there's
put
no
it on
tomato
the
seeds?
chest. You
Well, what do you want me to do with
it?
them if I had the tomato
Oh
seeds?
my god.
I did all the work. I'm the one watering. You're always bitching like, oh, I can't find water. I'm the one fucking watering these fucking plants. And
There's
fucking
not
the
any
pipe
fucking
of
water tanks anywhere. There's no coolers. I had to go up on the
Well,
second
I
floor.
found them.
There's little
I
fucking
found
things jumping all over the
Wasn't that
goddamn
fucking
place.
hard?
That's not my fault.
Fucking look for once.
So can you date anime people in this game too? It's
No,
kind of farming apparently.
no.
You can feed a coworker that shows up randomly crawling on all fours every once in a while. And then when you feed him enough, he just runs off into a different part of the lab, and you're like, "What the fuck was that?" And then you just kind of go, "Yeah, all right, well, whatever."
Coworker?
Get weird.
What kind of work does he do?
Something different. His department's a little strange. Mr. Freeman is there, and Gordon would have never made it at Abiotic Factor's wonderful research facility. Never would have made it. Very good game. I like it a lot.
I don't think the game is super fun solo. But obviously, playing it multiplayer,
Is
it adds a little
dope.
bit to it, I guess.
I
It's
like
a
it's
little bit more fun.
bit. We put little bouncy things in a one room, and so it's our bounce house
You
now.
did.
It's very fun. I love the little.
That
you
sounds
did-
fun.
that was
Yeah.
I added one, and then you added two more, and now it's become a bounce house, and so we love it there.
Oh, I guess I did have it. Well, you started it, so
Yeah, we had to get a bounce house. Had a little fun. Yeah, it's fun. It's like a open world survivor game, but you play inside of a Half-Life-esque laboratory that has had a terrible alien experiment happen and released terrifying monsters into the laboratory. You can sit in chairs and then wheel little chairs around. It's pretty cool. You sit in like computer chairs and you move them around. It's very good. We like it a lot.
I gotta say, like, the style, like, the graphical look of the game, it almost looks like an old, like, first-person shooter or something, too. Like, it's lower
Yep.
poly or
Yep.
whatever. So that's
Mhm.
kind of neat. I see what you mean.
Yeah. It's neat.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit. I think it's real neat. We've been having a good time. We gotta build a new base, I think, at some point. We're
You
getting
just want to make a new
deeper
base.
in.
Why?
Well, because I'm not
Why do we want a new base?
satisfied yet. I just want to make a new base. I like
We don't
making
know where
bases.
we don't even know where to go.
I know.
Ever.
We're on the first mission and we can't figure out where the hell to go. So
Once we get to a new level, maybe we should actually make a new base. Not like one that's
Sure.
like 2 minutes away.
that's true. But there's like carts, and you can load things in the carts and move them around. That's pretty cool. So I think you will be making another base someday. Anyway, let's talk about good games now, folks. Let's talk about the great games.
This game isn't good?
No, that's a certified banger. Also a certified banger. Let me talk to you about Expedition 33, huh? Everybody loves this game. Now DJ's not here to back Mary up on the anti-Expedition 33, so I'm going to talk a little bit about it.
I think I'm just going to put it to story mode and then switch through it, like go real through it real fast. Yeah.
Yeah. I quite enjoyed it. It's one of those games that you get to the end of it and you go like, damn, this is a really good choice they've given us here because it's fucked up either way. And that's the end of that game. It's like a fucked up choice that's like really good. It's one of the few games you can go like, that's really a fucked up decision to make. Yeah. All the combat's great. Loved it. Tremendous game. Really enjoyed it. Great story. Great ending. Usually I almost lost interest in it right towards the end, but then it got me with another twist, and I was like, damn, they're killing it. Great game. I will also say I would like to confirm for DJ, if he's still around. Hey, I agree with you. Blue Prince is a real fucker. Man, god damn. I mean, there are some times when I'm getting really angry at Blue Prince lately, where it's like, this thing's a pain in the ass. Like, I didn't realize how many things have to line up exactly the way you need it to progress different puzzles in this game. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. Go ahead, Sean.
Is it okay if I never play Blue Prince ever again?
Yeah, I think that's fine. You can do what you want to do.
Okay.
You live your own life, man. I don't force you.
I'm gonna uninstall it right now.
Okay, I don't know if you want to.
I
You give me
already
your
did.
permission.
Yeah, you don't gotta keep playing it. If you don't like it, don't play it. I don't care.
I
I'm gonna
say-
keep playing it.
Okay.
I'm frustrated, but I'm gonna keep playing it. I finally opened up the fountain. Spoilers. I opened up the fountain. That was
It
neat.
sounds like it's not good.
Went downstairs. There was some stuff down there. There's the doors. and there's-
Uninstall. It's gone forever.
Realized that the pictures mean things in the walls. That was fucking pretty dope. It was like, shit, those
I
pictures
realized
mean
that.
something.
I realize
Jeez.
that, but
That's
like,
gonna make the
how-
game like untranslatable because of that. They have to like totally redo that whole puzzle in every single language. That
Yep.
sucks.
Yeah, it's tough. It's pretty neat.
Oops.
There's also like chess pieces all over the place. What the hell do they mean? Haven't figured that one out yet, but I know they mean something. There's safes. There's letters. I've learned a lot at least recently about what the fuck's going on in that game. I'm on day 21. I feel pretty good. All right. Actual game I've actually been putting a lot of time into. It's Monster Train 2.
Wait.
Dose.
You don't have any other thoughts about the end of Expedition 33, or are you just
I
gonna
cannot-
save them for us? Okay.
Yeah, I cannot say without spoiling it. We'll wait until the end of the.
Are you satisfied overall?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
that's
satisfied as possible. I don't know if spoilers. I guess if you want to take off your headsets, Mary, if you care about it at all, but they set
not
up
really.
they set up towards the end of that game like this is a bigger series. They set up the reasons
okay,
why
cool.
they do go like, oh, this is Claire Obscura is gonna be a series. Like they do some setup work there.
Is it wild? Is it wild shit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's-
Well, then I do want to finish the game. Okay.
Have you played BioShock 2? Anyway, all right. Have you played? Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Have you played BioShock Infinite? Have you played
If
that?
it's like this was all a dream or this didn't matter at the end, I'm gonna be angry though. So
It is not
If
that.
you're-
Don't worry.
if
Okay.
you're saying there's multiverses in this game, I'm not playing it.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not playing this game.
Okay. You would have liked it though, but hey, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying there's not. I'm not saying.
Well, I'll go through it and then I'll tell you if you should bother.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I would just break out a busted build, Mary, and just power through it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do. It's fun. It's a good experience. The fucking dodging is a pain in the ass, but You can get pretty good at it too towards the end of the game where I was hitting some dodges I don't think I've hit since Sekiro, so that was fun too. That was cool.
That part is not fun for me so far, so yeah, I'm just gonna make it easy. Fuck it. Whatever.
There's some mean sons of bitches in the end of that game that are like, oh shit, this guy is fucking wild. I don't know what kind of parry window that is, but that thing is tight. Whew.
Yeah, no thanks.
Monster Train 2, though, to move on to that, I'll talk more about. I'll spoil for our Game of the Year discussion. Expedition 33's ending. I will go all the way.
Okay.
Thank you. What the hell is he eating?
It's the kitty cat's food.
Good.
Okay. Monster Train 2. Hey, you played Monster Train 1? You wanted more Monster Train? Here it is.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm fine, thanks.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
It's okay. I've been enjoying it, but I'm not like. I feel like there's these kind of games. I don't know what you would call them. The kind of card gamey roguelite. They're all good, but they also are all not games I'm ever gonna wow out about. But I enjoy them.
Slay the Spire. Thank you very much.
Say.
I did not like Slay the Spire very much.
Well, I don't like you, so
okay. Well, see, this is why. See, I can't believe the podcast ends on this. Okay, Slay.
I would say Monster Train 1. I think it's a neat game, but for some reason, I can't get hooks for me. Recently, I was like, I played it when it first came out. And recently I was like, all right, Monster Train. I should give that game another chance. So then I bought it, and then I tried it, and I was like, that was like 2 months ago. I was like, eh. So you saying Monster Train 2 is just more of one. It's not really making me want to play it.
That's fair, and I agree. I mean, there are quality of life improvements over it. Like, there's certainly more dynamic stuff going on in the game. It's certainly a different, like, a level of that, but at the core fundamental level, it is Monster Train 1 again, which I guess if you like that one, you like this game. So I think if you didn't like one, you probably won't like this game. That's just the way it is to a certain extent.
So that's how life works.
That's how life is. Yeah, I've had some really good runs. Is this one
on Game Pass as well?
It's on Game
the
Pass.
First one was.
Free to play.
Okay.
People with Game Pass. Check it out. It's really fun.
I probably won't.
You know,
hearing that it's a lot like the first game does not make me wanna. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not really. I don't know what else I could say. I mean, it's the first game again. You play cards. There's rooms you can play. There's cool abilities you can activate. You can get pretty good runs going. You have different kinds of families, so you have different kinds of cards you can play this time and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it well enough. I'll keep playing it. It's a good game to do a run quick and then be done with it. So I usually play a Blueprints run and then I'll do a Monster Train run, and then that's my day. That's my week.
You know what to say. If you don't like Tobey Maguire, you won't like Tom Holland either.
What was that?
What about Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Who?
Okay.
Roast him. Well, all right. Let's go on then. Those are my games. Didn't have a ton to super talk about, but just covered a couple things there.
What about Doom? What was your hot take on Doom?
Hot take on Doom. I didn't fucking like it. I'll be honest with you. Did not like Dark Ages. Played it, went like, yeah, that's true. Doom. That's certainly it's super easy and kind of just.
It is pretty easy, yeah.
Walking around here, don't like the sectioned off levels. Kind of enjoyed Doom 1, where you kind of felt like you're progressing through an area, picking up stuff, finding stuff. This feels more like, oh, you just kind of portal this guy in, and then he does a level, and then you portal this guy out. It's not my cup of tea. I prefer games that feel more. It kind of feels so stilted in that way. I don't know. That's all I got. Didn't like it. Didn't love it. Probably will uninstall it. Here
You
this
didn't
weekend.
like looking for the secret areas in the map or anything?
No. Nope.
Yeah, that part's not very good.
No, it's
To
not
be
very
honest.
good. And they it's not like they're hiding it even really too much. It's like all on the mini map already. If you open up your map icon, you can find
Yeah,
all
it
the stuff.
is.
It's like
Yeah.
this used to be hard. You used to
Secret
have to
question
look
mark.
for stuff, and now it's like, oh look, there's a secret mark over there, and let me just go walk around this area for a little bit and go like, oh, there's a thing.
How
here.
do I get to the secret thing that I already know is here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a bummer. That's like, come on. This is I would say it's Doom 1, it's Doom 2 in this in terms of my rankings. Yeah. Just
Wait,
saying.
what?
I like
I think
Eternal more
you
than
mean
this.
Eternal?
Yeah,
Okay,
I should
yeah.
say.
Because Doom 1 and Doom 2
Eternal.
are different games.
Yes. Doom,
Yeah.
the new Doom, the Eternal Doom, and then
Doom
this game.
Doom 2016,
Yeah, Doom 2016.
as
I
people
like
colloquially call it. Not just Doom. People don't just
Doom.
call Doom 2016 Doom, because Doom is Doom.
It does
Doom.
feel like they kind of tuned this new game a little bit too easy after people complained
Yeah.
about Doom Eternal and saying like, well, you have to play it the way the game wants you to play it. There's only one way to play it, is if you play it the way it's just you completing the puzzle that the game wants you to do. And this one is more, yeah, you can do whatever, but also you can do whatever. Like you don't have to try in
Yeah.
this, on the default difficulty at least. Yeah.
And I've just never been a big fan of like it opened up the game. It's I guess this kind of transitions to the Game Awards thing. Like Game Award, not Game Awards, the Summer Game
Summer
Fest.
Game Fest.
That showcase opened up with a game that was like, let's play some heavy metal, and it's all this medieval stuff, and we're like smoking these guys with swords and axes and stuff
Come
like that.
on.
That kind of
Don't
stuff.
compare Doom to that. Come on.
I don't know. It just never does it for me. Every time I that kind of like, oh man, we're gonna listen to heavy metal music, and it's the Doom to Dark Ages, and he's all dressed up, and he's got a shield and a sword, and he's walking around here, and
He has a cape now.
he's got a cape. It's just like, it's kind of fucking lame.
That's tasteful heavy metal. Mortal Show 2, that was just over the top. Even I was offended by that.
It's fair. I don't know.
Come on.
Okay.
Too old for this.
Okay.
All this
I
throat
mean,
punching.
the new Doom is pretty easy, but it seems like I like that they just want you to have fun. It seems
Yeah.
like in the game overall, like that's all that they care about. Like if I'm tired, I did have fun as an old person, like just zipping around and shooting demons
Yeah.
and tearing them up. Like that was enjoyable enough, but I agree that there needs to be like more. It's missing something.
There's a sauce there. It just feels like, I don't know. I mean, I could also be that I looked at this game and went like, oh, they're making another one of these. So, go ahead. He's gone. He's leaving. He's pissed off.
He's angered.
Man. Like, in some ways, I wasn't interested in this game when they first showed it. And all throughout this, it just didn't do it for me. And some of that is anytime there's like that kind of like, I don't know, medieval theme, dark metal kind of, it just doesn't, it's not a setting, it's not a theme that I enjoy in my video games, so why would I care about this? But I also the secret thing, that the way they've made it so like some of the changes they
is
made
dumb.
just kind of was like, what are we doing? Like, you made
Yeah,
them,
it's not a secret if they show you what exactly you're going to get on the map. Yeah.
like there's making it easier with the combat, and I'm not offended by that. Like, I'm not somebody that loves like a crazy hard challenge, but I am kind of like a little like, why are we doing secrets if you're just gonna put them on the map? Like, what are we doing? At least when it was Eternal, like, those secrets ended up back in your hub area or something like that, where you could walk around. Where it feels like Dark Ages, it's like, oh yeah, I picked up a little minifigure. Here it is for 5 seconds, and it goes away.
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff in the secret areas are gold that you use, the currency you use
Yeah.
to unlock like new skills or whatever in
Right.
your skill tree for your weapons and crap. So
Yeah.
I kind of I guess I understand because you need that shit in the game.
Mm.
But if you need that stuff to progress your character, then why are you putting it in a supposedly secret area? Like maybe you shouldn't do that then.
Yeah.
If you have to tell the player, "Hey, you need to get this stuff." It shouldn't be a secret then. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Like I think that's one of the great things about Doom 2016 was like when you found a secret, it was pretty cool. It was like, oh man, here's
Yeah,
this.
it felt a lot more special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could find this Doom level you could play. It felt more organic, and I think some of that too is the way they set up the levels. When you were walking around in Doom, it was like, oh, you're like walking through this area. It's a little slower paced there at certain times. So when you hit combat, it can be challenging. I think it's just all the tuning. I think they've tuned the dials and directions. They don't really know which way to tune it anymore, and they've tuned it too far away from, I think, what was really great about that first, the 2016 Doom. So, I mean, I like Eternal quite a bit too. So maybe my opinion doesn't matter to a certain extent because I know a lot of
It's
people
got to
hated
be
it.
hard, like, when you have such a standout game, like, how do you iterate on that without making it shittier? Yeah, that's the problem that they're at right now.
Yep. Yep. You think Sean is
And
coming
I
back?
gotta say, like, the mech and the dragon stuff, that's not,
Yeah.
yeah, that's not it.
Yeah. Like what a
It's
weird.
okay.
It's okay, but it's like
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
don't really understand that.
It
Don't
feels
really.
kind of like filler, to be honest.
Yeah, like if you said to me, "Oh man, they made like this other team made this game." We had a sub team, we had a B team, and they said, "Hey, make us make us some kind of weird little Doom game
Or
over
like if this was a
there."
Doom for the Vita or something,
Yeah,
like that would make it kind of feels like a weird handheld game in a way. I don't know.
and to be honest, the fidelity wasn't super impressive either. I don't have the greatest graphics card in the world, but I have a pretty good one at a 4070, and I felt like I looked around and the world didn't feel as crisp. Looking around, just going like, yeah, that looks like a door. It didn't. I can
Well, I mean,
distinctly
the main
remember. Yeah, go ahead.
it has ray tracing on by default. So, and I don't
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's the main graphical like thing that's going on in the game really.
yeah. It just didn't feel shiny. I mean, it didn't feel like that graphical like where I felt
The
like
environments, like the map design feels very like 360 game,
yeah,
like kind of antiquated,
yep,
really.
yeah,
Is Sean gonna come back?
yeah. No, that's all I'm wondering too. Is he gone permanently or
I don't know. This
can I
is a
wrap up?
protest.
Is he done with talking about? Okay, he's returned. He has returned.
Yeah, we just kept going because you didn't come back, so this is your fault, really.
This is your fault. This is your doom. Some would say.
Sorry, DJ wrote something very funny in the chat, so.
All right, you guys done yet?
Yeah.
No,
Did you
that's fine.
did you visit the gentleman's club or
Club
whatever?
next door for a minute there.
Yeah.
Was there a tree falling outside the gentleman's club out there? Okay.
Sorry, I was playing the dragon sections in the Doom game. It's pretty good. It's my best part.
No, that part's boring. It's like you have to do a quick dodge in order to damage anything. It's like, why don't you just let me shoot my guns and kill stuff? Like, why do I have to do a quick dodge with the damn dragon to make any of my shots hit? This is stupid. I don't know. Whatever.
It's true. It's true. Okay. Well, I guess it's E3 time of the year. I mean, not the dead
Fake
E3,
E3.
fake E3 time of the year. So you want to talk about some stuff that was revealed, and then maybe some stuff maybe we're looking forward to. Maybe. What are we thinking?
Xbox is tomorrow, and supposedly they're going to announce the Persona 4 remake there. So I want to see that because I like Persona 4. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
Was there anything at Summer Games Fest that actually I was excited about? I have to
Honestly,
actually
I
think
was
about
asking
that.
myself that question too. I mean, the final 2 games of the showcase were obviously the highlight. I feel like you got a new Resident Evil, which was pretty neat. I like that quite a bit. I was like, damn,
But
that
it's
looks
not
good.
until next
It's not
year.
until next
Aww.
year, which is like, oh, Mary lost that one, didn't she? She took a
Yeah,
L
I was
and
hoping it was gonna be this year, but oh well, that's fine. Mina the Hollower will come out on Halloween and save me.
do people like Code Vein too? Do people like Code Vein?
No, not really.
No.
Okay, fair. I didn't
I'd
think so.
rather a Scarlet Nexus 2 than a Code Vein 2, really.
Yeah. But all those Mankind Namco action games, anime action games, kind of like best. That's
Project Century, which is now titled Stranger Than
Stranger
Look
Heaven,
Than
good,
Heaven.
very good.
and seems to have nothing to do with Yakuza or Judgment, even though people keep trying to say that it does when it does.
It
There's
does
like
not.
nothing
Yeah.
other than it's set in Japan and is made by the same developers. Like, I don't think there's anything to do with it. I think this guy is probably a vampire, and it's called Project
What?
Century because it takes place through a whole century. It starts in the first trailer was 1915. The second trailer is
Yeah.
1943, and the main character doesn't seem any older, really. So maybe the whole game spans from 1915 to 2015. That would be pretty cool if they show
Project
like,
Century, I get it.
yeah,
100 years. Yeah.
Mm.
And the first trailer also, if you go back and watch it in the combat, there's a lot of blood. So yeah, I think he's supposed to be a vampire. Also, there's if you look at like the second trailer, there are a couple of meters. There's like a food, like a little bowl icon, and then a little drop icon. So either that's water or maybe blood. Maybe you drink blood. Maybe you have to drink blood.
Blah.
That's what I think.
Blah. I gotta play Vampire at some point. I've heard that game's supposed to be a banger.
Vampire.
Vampire.
Oh, yeah, it's spelled funny.
I should
Yeah, I
also
thought you-
play the rest
yeah.
of the Yakuza games too at some point. Go ahead. Sorry, Sean. I keep
No.
cutting you off.
Fine,
I
you're
keep cutting
you're
you
in
off.
the It's fine.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we can just show only Summer Games Fest because it was half it was anime slop, but obviously there was a lot of good announcements, even if a lot of them was trailers, CG trailers that were kind of boring.
Yeah,
But,
not a lot of gameplay actually being shown in any of these.
Which is why I need to finish watching Day of the Devs, which that actually showed a lot of gameplay. But what they did show, obviously there's some cool announcements. Scott Pilgrim EX, a new side school belt schooler, Scott Pilgrim game. Looks
Yep.
pretty neat.
And it seems like it has all the previous people that made the last one, all the key figures, Paul Robertson animations, Anna Monoguchi, etc.
Lego Voyagers, a co-op Lego adventure game, which looks very cute. Neat.
They're making a new Wu-Tang game. That was weird.
That's a weird one. That Silent Hill game looks alright. I don't know. Silent Hill F looks fine.
That was not part of the Summer Games Fest. That was part of the
Okay.
PlayStation Showcase. Get it straight,
Okay.
sir.
I won't. How dare you?
I mean, I guess we can talk about the both.
Yeah, it's part of the whole fake E3 thing, I guess.
I just want to yell.
You just want to yell at me. I get you.
What else did they have at the PlayStation thing? They didn't have Marathon.
Didn't
Oh,
have
they
very
had
much.
that Tokon Marvel Arc System Works fighting game.
Yeah.
That'll be 4 versus
Yeah.
4. That's very cool. That's neat.
That's very neat. Obviously, it's 4v4, so that's kind of like how complicated would this be? So they got off saying you can only play as one. You only need to main one.
Yeah, it's probably just one health bar, so you don't have to
Yeah.
take out every single character. So that's fine.
I need to play Neo 2, but Neo 3 getting announced is neat. Give Team Ninja a break.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
Yeah.
That game, Ill, looked very good. It looked,
Sure.
Yeah, my
Looked pretty
daughter
ill.
came into the living room and I was having I was like, do I need to turn this off? Like, is this gonna give her nightmares? Because these monster designs are pretty freaking
That
scary.
gave me nightmares. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, they were pretty scary. Pretty
Oh,
spooky.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree. This one, you could, you would, you could be mistaken and think this is another Bandai Namco anime slop game,
Uh-huh.
but this is being developed by Brownies, which are
No.
former developers of Brownie Brown. They made the Secret of Mana games.
Oh, okay.
And this is
Grand
an
Life
action RPG
first.
which they are good at making, so I expect that game to be good.
Yep. That should be pretty good, honestly.
We'll say there was a slew of Hades likes, you might say, during this, and that was one of them. There's another one too. I forgot the name of.
Possessors?
Oh, that Lies of P DLC
Lies of
dropped.
P?
So now I need to buy Lies of P and the DLC. I will do that later today.
I gotta buy that. I think I should buy Lies of P at some point. Mafia, the old country which PopCan has in our one league. That came out. That's looking like a game. Looking like a Mafia game. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really. There are a lot of games that could be good, but nothing really gave me like a. Oh man, I can't believe this is great. Kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing really.
That puppet game, the puppet boxing game, was pretty impressive.
Felt that boxing.
Yeah, felt that boxing. The developers are using their whole development studio is based around a special technique of like motion capturing, like digitally capturing puppets. So like if you go back and watch that trailer, it looks almost like a live action like
Yeah.
FMV puppet trailer, like whatever they're doing to capture the actual movement of puppets. It's so good.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a game at all. So, if it's actual game, then that
Yeah,
looks
it's
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah, that's insane looking game, and it's a punch out kind of game, which is like
Well, it
that's
seems
cool.
like it's a lot of mini games, basically.
Yeah,
I don't
but it
know, like
seems
a
like the main thing
WarioWare.
is a punch out kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one downside.
Okay.
They put Miku in the Sonic Racing game.
Uh-huh.
And Joker.
That
And
Joker
Ichiban.
model looked pretty bad, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of Lego stuff at the last couple show. A lot of Lego. A lot of like there's Lego games, Lego add-ons to games. Like Lego is out here. That Lego Voyages game looks pretty cool actually. I was kind of heartened to see that. I think you guys and the kids will like that one. Little Lego game.
You know me,
I
I
think
love
my
Lego.
kid would be too frustrated to play that Lego game. It looks like you have to work together to build stuff, and I don't
You don't think there's
I
team
don't think
cooperation there, Mary? You don't think you can work
I
together?
don't think she's ready for that yet. Maybe in like 4 more years or something.
Sean, do you think we're ready for that? Do you think we could play that game and win? Because
I think you're gonna need a lot more years before you can. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. So
After
what else?
hearing that tomato discussion, yeah.
How dare you? Don't bring that up again. Thank you. It's a dark time.
Wow.
Anything else you guys think is coming out here at this showcase stuff coming up here? And there's a couple other showcases. There's the Xbox one tomorrow, obviously, but
Yeah, the
I mean,
Persona
Xbox.
4 remake, like I said,
Yeah.
but I don't know what else.
yeah.
Excited to see more Outer Worlds too.
Okay.
They probably show it a lot tomorrow, and I'm excited to see what it looks like. More. I mean, it's just gonna be more of the same, but see. Why did you not talk about?
Sorry, I just looked up the Xbox Game Showcase thing, and after it is going to be an Outer Worlds 2 Direct, so they will definitely get into that. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry.
Uh, hey, Albie,
Yeah, go ahead, King.
why did you not talk about your favorite announcement? Um, the Deadpool VR game.
Because I don't like those kind of games in VR. I've realized I'm not a big fan of shooting games in VR. I
The
prefer
Batman game is supposedly good.
exploration. That's all I got.
Does Batman have a gun in it?
Yeah, he's got a gun. Damn.
Oh shit, Batman, you're crazy.
I mean, you can throw batarangs. That's not that different.
Fair enough.
How about I don't know. There's not, I don't know. Not much else I would want.
Yeah, there's not been. I mean, Jeff Keighley didn't do any like, hey, you guys, not much of a big show, but maybe he should have. Like, I don't think anybody was like super hyped up or anything, but there was nothing that was exciting really at all.
Yeah, it was 2 hours, and obviously the big stuff could have been like 20 minutes. So
Even that.
Yeah,
Even that. 20 minutes would be tough. I think even the pull.
yeah,
20 minutes.
there's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff. It's just that it was 2 hours.
Yeah.
I
I
would
don't know.
disagree
I
on
would
there
disagree.
was plenty of stuff. Like a lot of the stuff they were showing was for like games that were already out and are free to play.
Yep.
And yeah.
Yeah, that was the junk part, but there's still a lot of good.
That was like half of the show at least.
I'm not disagreeing, but 20 minutes is only like 10%. So 10%.
No, it was.
It was plenty of shit, but it wasn't like the complete thing. I'm saying there's at least 10%
20
of it was
minutes.
good.
I wish I had not watched it live and only saw the Resident Evil and like Yakuza trailer, or not Yakuza Project Century. It's not Yakuza related at all. It's yeah.
Absolutely. If you cut that show in half, absolutely, I agree with you. You could cut that show in half, and I'll give you that. I would give you, you could cut out half that showcase, and it would be a very tight show. But
I would have preferred like awful bits compared to like the fucking Wuthering Waves and Hoyoverse stuff. Like I already know those exist. I don't know.
Poor Last
It's not
Flag.
like they had big and new announcements or anything. They were just like, here are these games. You can play them.
The Dark Descent.
There's nothing going on with them.
Yeah, you can play them. Yeah. There was a ton of ad slot, like a bunch of ads time, and it was terrible.
Here's this Game of Thrones game.
And he shouldn't. And you should have watched it live, but I watched it live because I enjoy watching it live and commentating and making fun of it.
Yep, that's true.
But if you just wanted an announcement, so watch it live then.
There wasn't even enough to like. There wasn't enough outstanding to even make fun of. Like it's not like De Niro or whatever last year or the year before.
Fucking Robert.
Like there were no Muppets. Like
no Muppets.
I mean, come on, Jeff Keighley, throw me a bone here.
It was bad, but it wasn't completely worthless. That's all I'm saying. Well, it was bad. It was pretty bad. It was
probably the worst one he's done. Yes. But was it completely worthless? No, because Resident Evil 8 got announced at the end. Resident Evil 9. And that's a fucking banger of a hit. I love that game. I think all that's all I got.
They did a tease for Resident Evil 9, and then the tease paid off in the same show. That's pretty cool.
That was weird.
That was weird.
They needed some extra time to render that cutscene. It's like there's a guy in the back who's like,
just give us 30 more minutes.
Just give us 30 more minutes. I'm working hard here.
Yeah. That's fun.
I do like that also it ties into Resident Evil Outbreak, which is neat. That's cool. The main character so far in Resident Evil 9 is the daughter of the character from Resident Evil Outbreak. So that's neat. That's fun. I guess.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they keep announcing this 7 Deadly Sins thing and trying to get people to care about the 7 Deadly Sins anime, and I just don't care.
I played the previous free-to-play phone game for a little bit because it was technically advanced, but yeah, I don't care about this new one.
No.
So yeah, Half-Life 3, where do we think that's coming out at? Huh? What do we think?
You gotta go to Gabe's boat, his yacht, and he'll show you.
He'll show you it.
On his yacht.
I mean, if they announced Half-Life 3, they wouldn't need to attach it to anything. They could just do that whenever. Yeah.
I mean, they could, but also when they want to. If they want to put it in one of these events.
Do you think it still has the pop it would have now? Do you think the younger kids know the Half-Life?
Yeah, none of these younger kids are watching this in the first place. It's all old people
that's
nowadays.
true. Yeah, they don't care. Yeah.
They're too busy playing Roblox or something. Or if the kids are into nowadays.
They're too
drugs.
They're busy playing.
They're oofing on their obbies.
All right, with that, all right, that's got to be it. I'm sorry, I can't continue a podcast after Mary says oofing on obbies. I gotta wrap it up. Thank you so much.
My kid has been polluted by watching Roblox streamers that, for some reason, they have a lot of Roblox streamers available in the Disney Plus app. That I don't know why. Yeah, it's part of Hulu or something, I guess. But yeah, she's been watching a lot of Lanky Box, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oofing on some obbies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shame.
She made an obby for herself in the living room last night before she went to bed, and she's like, "Mommy, I oofed on my obby." I failed as a parent.
That's a shame. That's a shame. All right, that's it. I'm calling it. Have a good night, everybody. That's been a podcast. Rumsbag@gmail.com is the email address. Send us questions. I never check it. Don't worry. You'll never see it actually show up, but you can ask it. You know, it's always good to put a question in. You know, you won't hear back. So don't feel bad. Drop a question, anything you got, whatever you got, put it in the old thing. RomsOverBaghdad.com, isit.moe. It's been us. You can find us on YouTube and Twitch. We try to live stream every other week. Good night, everybody, on a Sunday. Bye-bye. Goodbye. It's Saturday.
Hey, DJ's still here. Good for you, DJ.
Good for you, DJ. Why don't you?
Thank you,
why don't
DJ.
Yeah. Why don't you come over and hang out?
Why weren't you on the podcast if you were good enough to like
what are you
fucking
doing,
hang
huh?
out and chat?
Here to chat. Here.
Yeah, I
shit
was really
post.
bad at talking and elucidating all of my
what the
thoughts.
heck,
I'm terrible
DJ?
at it. So
Shame.
No, me and Thada will not play Lego Voyagers together.
We will not play Lego Voyagers together, but we will play many other great games. Good night. So you want to play Lego Voyagers together? Should we play that Split Fiction game together at some point? What do you think of that one?
No.
Should we get into this, like, just start playing all these like co-op games, and just doing live streams with that? Would that be good? Would people enjoy that, you think, or what?
We don't play games as it is.
That's not true at all. We play Abiotic Factor, and then we both yell at each other and leave, and about tomatoes, because fucking tomatoes. So let me explain. You get a pot, right, in Abiotic Factor, and you can add water into it. Okay.